Alo Snacks, and welcome to her web. Pepper didn't seem to want to talk, so I took over.
I'm so tired, Jodi.
She's your Spidery Girl Cutie Pepper Senpai, and today we're continuing our play of Talos Principle 2. Walk it off.
No. That'll make it worse. I'm so tired. Check Jodi's voice.
Thank you. I actually was remembering to voice train during that, but I appreciate the reminder, as always.
Jodi's just trying to say, like, hey, I was ahead of you. I'm better than you.
Hey,
Didn't even
Lisa.
have to remind me. You're useless. That's what Jodi just said to you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Comfy compliment. Give Zach a compliment.
Thanks. Hi, Zach. I appreciate you reminding me to voice train at my request. Thank you. Bye.
Ban Zach. Now, yeah, so, like, the
That,
past...
that was your 500th compliment, and to celebrate, we're banning you from the channel.
The past couple days, we have literally been on our feet from the second we wake up to the second we go to sleep.
Yeah, it's been difficult and
We're
tiring.
both really exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, Jodi. So we had, like, we knew we had plans on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And that was visiting family.
Mm-hmm.
Your side of the family.
Yes, my family.
And then we didn't know until, like, that day that we were doing another family thing the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
We knew that thing was going to happen at some point, but we weren't sure when because my mom was not being forthcoming about scheduling it.
And then we found out that it was the next day, which is why Halo had to be canceled. And then because of that, also, we were 2 days in a row, we were, like, on our feet the entirety of the day. Technically 3 days this whole week because we also did a lot of stuff on Monday that included the family.
Like, over the past 2 days, I've done, like, 10 hours of driving, I want to say.
Well, more than that. More than 10 hours. You drove for, like, 2 hours, that's 2, and then you drove for 2 hours, that's 4, and then you drove for 2 hours, that's 6, and you drove for 2 hours, that's 8. That was one day. 8 hours in one day.
Okay, so like 12 hours total.
And then the next day was like two-ish, 1 hour and a half, and then like another half hour, so that's like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus another like 2 hours. So yeah, like 12 hours total of driving you did.
Yeah.
And then like both days we were standing the entire time, and then also on Monday we were standing the entire time, basically up and out and about. So we're kind of exhausted. Exhausted. Zach says later, oh man, the banning worked.
Mm-hmm.
So we're tired. So you know what's a good thing to do when you're really tired and your brain can't really think too good?
Puzzles?
Puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Puzzles. Get us into the gaming screen, Jodi.
Move over first. Move back.
Jodi doesn't want me to be comfortable.
I've got to be able to get some
I'm gonna revolt.
keyboard.
This channel is oppressive to me. My channel.
Oh, I have to hang
Slide my body over to the right slightly. Just a wee bit
Like that?
slide. There we go.
I know how to do these things.
You
Yay.
know how they way you show me.
Now, is there a display capture?
No, PC game. That's
PC
the
game.
one. Double click it. And then window. There it is. Yeah, Jodi, yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah, there it is, Jodi.
Now, do I just close
Close
that?
it. Yeah. And then you right click on
Should I?
right click on PC game. Transform. And then fit to screen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Hi, Reaper of Hearts. Welcome to the stream. Death says, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Death and Reaper of Hearts might have just missed us talking about how exhausted we are from this week.
Back up a little more, please?
You
Sorry.
fucking bitch.
I need to be able to sit at the desk. I usually
fucking
do.
bitch.
I usually sit like
You're
fully
a
at the desk.
Bitch fuck.
Yeah.
Pepper is co-hosting. Yeah, that's what usually how it works when it's Talos Principle.
Yeah.
Once lesbians love, oftentimes it's me co-hosting, kind of.
I'm saying this to kind of hype myself up a little bit, Pepper's more tired than I am, and this almost became me streaming just something random on my own. But
Yeah, Jodi almost did a solo stream today just
Yeah.
because I was almost too tired to do this stream.
how would folks have felt about a solo Sekiro stream? Because I want to get back into that game. I'm awful at it. All right, third person. Well,
Right.
Oh, that's not loaded in. What?
Are you sure? You sure this isn't accurate?
Pretty sure.
Wait, go see if you can walk. I was gonna say like see if you can walk through it, and your first thing is to just sit there. You don't know how to have fun in video games. Sneaks, how are you doing? Are you still gonna stick with third person?
Maybe. I like it.
Okay.
Although, Zach, this would not be a tutorial. I'm not good at Sekiro. I'm very bad at it. I've never finished it.
It'll be a tutorial on how to be bad at Sekiro.
Yes. Okay, so we're in South 2. Last time I did all of the main puzzles. I don't remember if I did all the bonus puzzles, but we still have to do the lab. Okay, I still have to do 2 bonus puzzles also. But then like we're basically done with South 2. Then we'll have South 3, then the megastructure, and I feel like that's after the megastructure is probably when we'll be done for the stream, but we'll see.
You said, wasn't there like west or east or something?
Yeah, I think I mean, not done with the game, done with this stream.
Oh.
Fuck you, Melville.
No, we love Melville.
There you are. Good.
What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
Am I connecting to another data stream?
I hope not. I think you should just be able to switch it off.
Going from like a conversation back to third person's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You're phasing through the ceiling. Ah! This place looks really weird in third person.
It does.
Wow, that's a little funky and loud. We got some funky loudness in here, Jodi.
Funky loudness.
Funky loudness. Read that palm. You're getting a palm reading. Error. Oh.
Okay.
Flow manager. Oh, you're doing one of these interacting with computer thingy.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to do some computer actions.
So, automatic shutdown has been disabled by user 50414E444F5241. So, let's identify that user. Probably Byron.
Bill. It's fucking Bill.
Initiate emergency shutdown.
Action denied.
Load Athena.
Okay.
Anthropogeny, a text adventure.
Oh,
I
jeez.
love that the DLC to the first game had one of these, and I guess we have one.
I
here
didn't
too.
expect this machine to be a text adventure.
Play. You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Scream. Look around.
Oh, I thought you were screaming.
You want to do some of the reading?
Okay. You be no master, though.
Okay. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient, crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty.
I wish there was another scream option for this one, too. Why are we like this?
Examine the altar. The altar is a place of birth and a place of death. You sense that blood was spilled here, that lives were given for life to be gained. This is how all things came into existence. But is it how all things must continue? You have gained knowledge, a sacrifice. A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing that it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. It is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed in... excuse me. Excuse me.
Wow, Jodi. You're disgusting.
Whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea, and deep forests wreathed in fog, and the long-forgotten cities of your ancestors.
That says what the fuck is happening, lol. That actually scared me. What is happening is what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. We're both very tired.
Yes.
Exhausted even. Like, fully exhausted.
Yes.
Zach says, off topic, but Pepsi, I saw a GTA interview I really gotta tell you about soon. It was crazy. Okay. There's no redeem scare.
Zach raises a good point, though. We gotta check the redeems.
I checked them.
Is Tickle active?
Yeah.
Cool. I guess Vocal's active, so yeah. Okay. Explore the lab.
I was reading Death's chat. Thank you.
Explore the labyrinth.
Hi, Andre. Welcome to the stream.
You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but...
Let me get under your boob. Okay. I saw Zach type it, so...
Okay.
Zach, you made me go under Jodi's boob. That under boobage is from Zach, Jodi.
You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There is a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings. Access denied. It intones. Error 1C155358.
She saw me as I was typing. I just saw it show up. Like you typed redeem tickle, and I saw that show up, and I was like, oh, it's about to go through any second. So I like readied my fingies. My phalanges were in position.
And this corruptible over 2 must be put on incorruption. Numbers towards them. Leaving the lost children of Hephaestus behind you, you step out into the vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the light of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path to the divine flame be opened. A path leads to the south, to the buried city. Another leads north, to the garden of the Hesperides. Hesperides? I don't know how you'd say that. Judith would know how you pronounce that. Journey to the buried city. That was a good DLC for Dark Souls 2. That was the sunken city, but whatever.
Who in here in chat knows the FromSoft games? Who's played them? Who's played them? Not me, actually. I haven't played any.
The buried city lies to the south. Its name is Shulva, like in Dark Souls 2.
Oh my god, you're just full of references right now.
It's the same reference.
Oh. Brain tired, Jodi. Come on.
It was once a place of great wisdom. The philosophers of old strolled on its walkways, debating the natures of virtue and the soul. Now the sands of the desert have claimed its streets, and even its famed temple upon a hill is slowly eroding. The golden rule.
No, that was last stream. That's why I called the last stream as a joke. This stream is called Things Get Serious. So things better get fucking serious this stream, or I'm going to lose my poopy.
Search the ruins. As you walk through the lost avenues of the buried city looking for a sigil, you come across a strange sight. A procession of ghostly figures, echoes of a forgotten past or an unimaginable future, trapped in a moment of celebration. They are smiling, happy, at peace with the world. How do they make you feel?
Death says, tired Pepper turned 1 brain cell into 1/2.
Yeah.
Pepper 1/2. I'm about to...
Panma.
No. No, Pepper. Pepper 1/2 cell brain. I'm about to turn my underthinker into the nunderthinker.
Hey, maybe this is good for me. Maybe me being tired means I'll just be like not an overthinker, but I'll just be a thinker.
You've leveled down to thinker. I've leveled down from underthinker to nunderthinker.
It makes me feel sad.
Yeah, I'm just purred today.
You decide these must be memories of the past, of the people who built this city and caused its ruin. They can no longer harm anyone. Walking amongst the ghosts, you come upon a fragment bearing the sigil of the owl, Athena. Ooh. You reach down and take it, and as you do, 54616 E6F73207761732006 E6F74206. I'm not going to
I was
do
gonna
that
see
for all of
like,
them.
are you gonna do the rest of those? You have
One
so
two
many-
zero
Oh
six
God!
E616
Oh God!
E206 265636
No!
1757
42698
206 8365206.
Starts reading out your phone number.
C6564. Okay, I'm actually done now.
Okay.
You have gained a sigil.
A sigil is like the first game. We're so tired.
Journey to the Garden of the Hesperides. Hesperides. I don't know.
This is one of those things though where we're not like tired in a way where we don't want to stream. We're just like gonna have like weird energy in the stream.
Your journey is interrupted by a frightful burned figure standing alone in the sands of the desert.
Access denied.
It screams.
1C155358.
Wait, 5358. Wait, we know that. That's the string of numbers that keeps coming up.
I was being Dalek. Did you notice?
Yes.
Okay.
Fight.
Exterminate.
The nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber, strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Ask about emergency shutdown.
Death says POV, my social security number. Death, you're funny. You're a funny guy. You know, Grim Reaper, I didn't expect the Lord of Death to be such a funny guy.
Pandora guards the way. Or do you want to do this? This is not...
Wait, is it that the loud one that I
No.
was just doing? It's a different
It's a
voice?
different one.
You want me to be an Eldritch God, bro? Okay, Pandora guards the way, bro. Frightened by your friend's trespass.
Don't bro me.
No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, valid. I was trying to be the Eldritch God, bro.
I was mostly joking, but
No, that's fair.
actually, yeah.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Pandora guards the way. Frightened by your friend's trespassing, her mind is filled with fire and loss.
The nymphs whisper.
Only the Titan Prometheus can help you.
Hi, super sexy boing boing bagel pie neko mimione chan. We need a redeem for Valley Girl voice. That's the voice I should have done.
I have been thinking that there should be a redeem for me doing my Minnesota voice again. Yeah.
That says, it is my favorite person. Hey, is super sexy boing boing bagel pie neko mimione chan your favorite person? Is like everyone becoming friends with super sexy boing boing bagel pie neko mimione chan in like behind the scenes?
Ask the nymphs about the apple.
Hell yeah. This apple.
Oh, they say in unison, their eyes aglow. I was confused.
Confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and the true wisdom is unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves?
Offer to trade part of yourself for the apple.
Oh,
knowledge.
shit.
Sacrifice. That's the knowledge that we have, so.
Okay. Which part of yourself would you give up then?
The nymphs ask. Oh, my ka and my ba is like...
Cabo?
I'm surprised it didn't come up in
Baka.
Talos Principle 1, but it did come up in Death Stranding.
Baka.
No. I think Ka was spirit and Ba was body, or it might have been the other way around. I don't remember exactly.
Pepper, no, that's Peeper. I'm Pespi Sepnai, the Nunder Thinker.
My shadow.
Wow. A dangerous choice. What is a man without a shadow who is not anchored in the world? I'm sorry that the nymphs misgendered you.
You have gained a sigil.
Fuck you, nymphs. You
Oh.
don't know me.
Suddenly, the voice of the Sphinx.
5, 9, 6, 7.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, we're good. Her golden wings, her shadows cast. 746 F.
You just said we're
206
good.
36
You
F
just
6
said
D 6
we
5 2
were
E.
good.
Initiate emergency shutdown.
just said we were good.
No, you must not do this. That's Pandora. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, gosh.
I have stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest and ascend Olympus, everything will burn.
Ara.
Throw the sigils at Pandora.
Just,
Point
yeah,
out that
smack.
Pandora is destabilizing the whole system.
Return the slab.
Terminating script. Athena. Initiating emergency shutdown. Done.
Bun.
Oh, that stopped
The
so
flame
suddenly.
is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
Bong. We should start doing photo mode in this game.
We should.
For thumbnail purposes. Thumbnail purposes. Ooh, you're going back.
Yeah.
Return to first person.
Oh, is this the next puzzle element?
Oh, no, I guess.
I don't know what to make of that.
Just giant big circles.
Oh, but it jammed, like, the laser gate here.
Are they like...
They're like indirect jammers, maybe?
They're either like EMPs or like...
Oh, but that one being activated, or one of these being activated activates the other, and both of them deactivate
so they
this.
apply electricity, or they like -1, -1 times each other.
Yeah,
Electricity.
interesting. That's our next puzzle element, I guess.
That's interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Welcome back to the stream, brats. Welcome back to the stream, brats.
All right, Melville, give me your worst.
Butts.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Did you figure out anything else about the generator?
When
Just
I
I'm
said
off.
it was outputting enough energy for 2 New Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
But it was going, in your words, bananas.
And bananas.
But that was user error.
There will always be user error.
I think I could idiot-proof this thing, but I do take your point. Pellegrino once almost killed himself with a bucket.
Who?
Pellegrino.
Pelly boy. I need a tissue. I have a tissue.
Good.
Here's the really cool architecture again. It's so pretty. It's so cool again.
It is.
Zach says 5 chicken tenders. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, Zach tried to redeem a thing and it didn't work. Zach, you...
Get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Take that. You don't have enough of my sweets. You don't have enough stream sweets.
Oh, lift receiver.
Oh,
Lift
Wow.
razor.
I was wondering where he was.
It's been a bit.
On
Since
my
we had the
last
French
return
curry.
to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings and found myself deeply disappointed. There is nothing more despicable to me than an artist who pursues the appearance of morality. Moral art is trash,
Hey,
garbage,
loser.
not even good
Return to
enough
Pepper.
be used
Okay, I'll
as
do that in a
wallpaper.
second.
If art is a religion, then morality is for those who want to be seen in church. True art is for those who believe. Art must be ecstatic, a work of revelation, created in pursuit of the truth no matter where it leads. An artist must be an agent of chaos in times of order, and an agent of order in times of chaos.
Okay, lift razor.
Oh, Jodi, you're gonna have to reset my physical form.
One seckie. Just want to find this question mark. Oh,
Death just says, oh. Yeah, Zach has the ability, being a freaking...
am I going in here for that?
freaking moderator to be able to add points to himself. Yeah, filters for that.
Here?
Yep.
Edit filters?
Yep. Turn off bug pepper.
Meow.
And then press 0 on the numpad. Ah! I've returned to pepper. This is art must be aesthetic. Insert modern art. 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 Zach has powers, it's true.
I don't think modern art is incompatible with what he said.
I wasn't listening to what he said.
Okay.
There's apparently some things going on that I'm texting about. Some tech issues.
What?
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, a nice gentle breeze. This place looks like a little bit more plain than the previous ones with the water and everything. Right?
Yeah.
It still looks really cool, but it's a little bit more plain. But like, if we saw a landscape that looked like this in the first game, we would have been like, whoa.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
So it's still a step up.
Am I able to do this through that? I am.
So what was he saying?
Art is supposed to, like, challenge you, essentially. It's not supposed to be just, like, purely comfortable.
Yeah. I think modern art in particular has a good... actually does a lot of good stuff in doing that. Or is particularly good at doing that. Jodi actually, like, convinced me on the whole modern art debacle. Because I also actually, like, used to be one of those people that I was like, oh, modern art's kind of dumb. It's plain and easy to do, blah, blah, blah. But then
What's that up there?
Jodi had this whole conversation with me and also showed me, like, a video essay on the topic that actually changed my mind and made me understand stuff better. You remember that?
I do.
What was that? It was a Jacob Geller video, but I don't know which one it was.
Who's Afraid of Modern Art?
Yeah, go watch that video. Actually good stuff. Like, there is some stuff that has to do with modern art that's annoying, but it's not because it's, like, specifically modern art. It's, once again, as I say, with basically everything I have a problem with in the world, has to do more so with, like, the system that a lot of things are a part of, that we are a part of. You get me, you got me, Jodi?
I got you, I got you. Damn it, that's frustrating. I thought I had it.
You dummy.
Draw a
You
card,
dummy.
okay. Well, draw a card, Jodi.
You draw the
I'm teaching you how to stream.
Draw the card.
Go into Google.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? Why are you so gross today?
I'm
And
sorry
then-
for having
no,
bodily
no, 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 no,
functions.
no, 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 no.
Yeah?
You click on the arrows right there, the bookmark arrows. Bookmark arrows, the two arrows.
What?
The two to your right. That, yeah. YouTube. Roll a die. Change the number to 30. Pay Peppers Pokers. Okay, we'll do that too. But first,
Oh, wait, I did that with the number pad, sorry.
okay, just change me back.
How do
Change
I-
me back.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just press 0 again. Okay,
Also,
now,
I made your hair short?
you did. That's 3.
Yeah,
and
that
then
makes sense.
also-
Because I typed 3-0, so that
There you
makes
go.
sense.
Now my pokers are gone.
Okay.
Okay, so now roll the die. It's the button that says roll. Click it again. 2. Okay. So now go back to the chat. Now go to my stream. I'm teaching Jodi the ways. Now card should be like towards the top. Yep. Double click it. Browse. I'm teaching Jodi the ways. Then 2. Yeah. Open. You have drawn. Who did it? Zach, you have drawn the. Click done. Unhide it. Pie card. There you go. Pie, easy as. Unfortunately, I don't know the artist. I'm sorry. But it's one of Pie's pals. Okay, read it.
Pie is a rather smug girl who loves
Human Twitch streamer.
Human Twitch streamer.
Twitch.
Human Twitch steamer. No.
Yes, that's Pie.
Pie is a rather smug girl who loves to personify herself with the color orange and the digits of pi. It's easy to find her teasing her friends while also working hard to make sure they love themselves. She can be easily recognized by her devilish smile or her long orange locks. 3.14159265358. Oh, 5358. 5358.
Oh no! It's all connected.
979323846 Yeah. Okay. Should I get back to the game?
Yay.
Also. Okay. What's this puzzle? Question block. So I guess my first issue here is I don't see. Am I? Oh wait, am I supposed to do like? Hang on. Like, am I supposed to be on top of it for that? I don't. Oh. Okay.
All right. I guess that works. Pie looks amazing. Hell yeah. That's just one step closer to Jodi solo stream. I'm teaching here the ways of the strands. I'm making the stuff happen. That thing doesn't work on itself, right?
No.
That's unfortunate. Like if you put it like right below or above, where the thing will be. Like if you try to place it in the stream as you place the stream, it won't do anything.
It has at times, but it's harder to set up than you would think from that. Okay. Oh, that's how you do this. Okay. Puzzle.
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 Puzzle. You would think that Pepper would be good at puzzles because it starts with P and ends with.
No, I wouldn't think that.
Just like Pebble.
I know better.
Oh man.
Yo, you don't. Oh, Pandora, but she doesn't have a green.
So is that supposed to be made of copper?
It's supposed to look like it's made of copper, at least.
Because like, I'm thinking like the Statue of Liberty got like greenified in like 100 years or less.
Yeah.
And these things have apparently been here for thousands of years.
Yeah.
So it would be weird if it is just copper and it didn't greenify completely. The way the Statue of Liberty.
Again, I think it might just be intended to look like it's copper. I don't know what to do with that one. Can you look up the stars, please?
Oh, God.
Oh, fox.
Fuck.
Just like the fox I saw in real life the other day.
That's true.
Hi, fox.
Jodi saw a fox in real life the other day, like,
it, like
5 feet away from you.
It like came up to me and just stared at me. I think it wanted food.
Okay. This is south, what? 2?
South 2.
South 2.
Also, the other thing that's confusing me is there's like all these fans over here. I don't know what to do with them. Also, I saw something up here. Yeah, look at that. There's like a field.
Okay.
Oh, and there's like, oh.
Prometheus?
What?
Prometheus?
No, the other one, Pandora.
Pandora. Where is it? Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
You should know when you do that. What? Wait, what?
Oh, there's the. Okay. Wait, but how? What? Okay, this is definitely part of the Pandora thing.
For stars, you need to enter the lost puzzle that is in front of Pandora.
Okay, I just did that one.
And grab the grav shifter.
And get it up here to get the inverter, right?
Look to the northwest through the gaps of the wall of the puzzle until you see a black gravity platform, which you can use the grav shifter on.
Yep.
This will create a purple gravity, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Then detach from an order, you can enter there. Then detach from in order to get on a higher rocky outcropping leading to a purple barrier.
Yep.
Go through the barrier and you'll find an inverter, which you can pick up and connect to the connector on top of the lost puzzle.
Okay.
You'll come back to this later.
Okay, connected.
Next, follow the unfinished beam from the connector through a tunnel until you reach Puzzle 2.
Puzzle 2.
Puzzle 2. Puzzle... Foxhound!
Okay.
That says oxidation. Hell yeah. Hell
Oxidize, yeah. Oxidize, you bitch.
Whoa. Why... A lot of bitch today. You guys, my face isn't moving. Sorry about that. It's because I'm looking at instructions for Jodi.
So am I supposed to do something to connect to that in Puzzle 2?
Hi, Lord Peace.
There it is. Right
Spiderweb. It's my stuff. Once side puzzle 2, use the grav shifter on the east gravity platform and then place it on the button and go through the purple gravity well.
Wait, on the... Sorry, do that... What?
Once inside puzzle 2, use the grav shifter on the east gravity platform and then place it on the button and go through the purple gravity well.
Do they mean... Like... I don't know what that means.
Use the grav shifter on the east gravity platform.
The east gravity. Okay, wait, which way is east? Hang on. Gotta leave the puzzle to get... Okay, that's east.
Oh, it doesn't show up when you're in there?
No.
That's weird.
There's only one button. Oh, but that's... Okay, I see what they mean. Okay. And then just go through there like I did when I went through this puzzle originally.
Use the grav shifter on the east gravity platform and then place it on the button and go through the purple gravity well.
Yep.
Once in the small room with a connector, place it on the concrete platform and then climb the ladder to get back to the grav shifter. Babu.
Okay, and then I'd use this to get it back, I guess. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, was I supposed to connect it to there and then... Okay, wait. What do I do once I've done that?
Next, take the grav shifter and use it to bring the connector to the ceiling by aiming it there. Then adjust the aim so that it is back where it was, so that you can once again use the fan to enter the gravity well.
Oh, wait. Okay, am I supposed to now grab it?
Once on the other side, take the connector and connect it to the blue generator. Then connect it to the connector in the tunnel.
Okay, this is going to be a little confusing to do upside down, but I'll do my best. Blue, where are you?
Dramatic music.
Very dramatic. There it is. No, is that it? There it is.
Yeah. This should create a completed blue beam stretching into the area with a Pandora puzzle.
Yes.
Once you've done that, you can make your way behind the lost puzzle where you can find a section of rocks that you'll be able to climb. Do this until you reach a fan.
I was wondering about those fans. Oh, I connected to the wrong one, but that's okay.
Still work?
Yeah, it still works. So I should be able to climb to get up to the fan? Is that?
Yes.
Like climb up here?
It just says, make your way behind the lost puzzle where you can find a section of rocks that you'll be able to climb. Do this until you reach a fan.
Okay, I saw the fans over here, but oh, up here. This is what they meant. Okay.
This is you reach a fan, which you can jump on to make it across a gap to the other side of the canyon.
Okay. This one's involved.
Yeah.
Hi, Nonex.
Hi, Mama Bex. Momex.
Mama Bex, whoa.
Oh my gosh. Momex.
Whoa.
Well.
Big if true.
You keep saying that today. Jodi's been saying that a lot today. What else?
Now I get this and I take that over to... Okay.
Yeah, grab the RGB converter from the platform. Bring that converter back to the Pandora puzzle and make sure it is in sight of the green receiver. Then connect the RGB converter to the blue connector on top of the last puzzle.
And also the inverter, and yeah. Got it.
Got it. Oh,
got it.
Oh, got it. Oh.
I'm sorry, Gyat's not here, my bad.
Oh.
The Gyat enjoyer.
Yeah, so connect the RGB converter to the blue converter on the top of the last puzzle. And, oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're good. We're good.
Now what about the other one?
Just a secchi.
The honest philosopher is rewarded with poison. The hypocrite is rewarded with power.
Is this another like bonus puzzle? No, maybe not. No, it's not. No, it's just another reading. It's probably
okay.
What's his name, Tyler or whatever his name is.
Fucking, was it Trevor?
Trevor, thank you.
Trevor, there he is.
From Miranda to Athenia and Cornelius. Oh, you did Miranda.
Come here, puppy. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The last generation of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. Yesterday, a bunch of seagulls showed up. The no pun intended, this game is just Marvel humor. It's the MCU humor. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury or somewhere much farther away. We could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive.
Yeah, Nonex, you're gonna see very quickly yourself, but like you missed the part of the stream where Pepper and I talked about we have spent the last 2 days moving around nonstop and we are exhausted.
True.
Yeah.
What's happened in chat? Mama Bex? Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It's just
We're just tired.
Your
That's
mom X now.
Yeah. Okay. An Irrational Species, from Enlightenment on the Precipice by V.A. Malik. Human beings are deeply and inherently irrational, the claim goes, and on some level it's hard to disagree. The most human behaviors are irrational and in a sense unnecessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, or observe the stars, but to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. The problem with human history, 457870653674207, the pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival, to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is in fact ruthlessly rational. 06F697366F6E2066726 far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. Those who imagine that a return to a more rural, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason forget that there is no more brutality. Forget there is no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the city that allows us the romance of the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature. The purpose of reason ultimately is to build frameworks within which we can be irrational. Now let's hear Trevor.
After we talked about science fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years.
Uh-oh.
He's sick.
I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
That was a lot more depressing than usual.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like a fun optional puzzle. Oh, hello. Ah. 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 Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. What was this for? What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, sorry, just a seckie. I don't know, you're gonna have to make some commentary for a second. I'm trying to figure out some technical diffs.
Oh, okay. Is everything alright?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just remember that that's there and come back to it later if I need to. Okay. Optional puzzle. Let's figure it out. And so I activates that. Yep. Okay. Oh, but how does that even work? Oh, can it just go through? Okay, I see. I begin to see. Okay, let's see if this works. All right. That. Now I need to. Okay. Will that work? Nope. Okay, it has to be very narrow. Huh.
Okay, sorry. Figuring stuff out. What's happening? My face is about to become mobile again.
Mobile, yay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hi, Lord Peace. Zach, remind me next time we hang out to show Jodi a video relating to Metal Gear. I think she would like it. Okay, Jodi. You're gonna see a Metal Gear video, apparently.
I'm gonna see a Metal Gear.
Bat says, hey, Pep and Jode. Haha, Jode.
Fuck you.
It's real.
Fuck you
It's
all.
real.
Every one of you.
Do you think you can do a stream with Minra again? I'd like to. So, like, I mean, it's gonna happen at some point. Absolutely. Not just hi, Pepper and Jode. I was a bit late today. Yeah, and then the Mom X thing happened. Okay.
Did I screw
Oh my
this
gosh, you changed your name to Mom X. That's perfect. I don't have to get ahead, so if you catch up, I will just pay attention to the puzzle itself. Okay.
up? Sounds good. Ah. I need to get that up here as well, I think, but that's gonna be an issue. Huh. Oh, I wonder. Wait, no. Oh,
It looks like I'm resting on you.
it does look like you're resting on me. How am I gonna do this? This one's a little harder than I thought it would be. Than I thought it was. Wait. So ideally, I want to get the fan here.
Yeah, do it.
But I can't because I have to get the fan up there first, which I can't do without the fan itself. Huh. Let's bring this down. Oh, damn it. Can I use this to bring itself over? No, just me. I can't have it bring itself over. Okay. Or can I?
I don't know.
No.
Can you?
Trying to figure it out. Nope. I swear I did that once, but I'm not sure how. Huh. Being able to take this over there would be really helpful. Oh, wait. Oh, duh. There we go. Yay!
Yay! Jodi did it again. Always doing the good stuff here.
Oh, is this just the Prometheus thing? I guess it is.
It looks like a little tornado.
Oh, the things where I was like, what's the point of this? It's gonna be for that. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh.
I'm mobile again. Do you see my movements?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You're still just static to me. You're not
What do
moving
you
at all.
mean?
In
I
real
just did a
life.
bunch of stuff.
In real life.
In real life?
Yes.
That's because I'm autistic, Jodi.
Oh, no, that's not really what I meant.
Now you're a jerk. Now you
Stop.
look like an absolute jerk.
That's not what I meant.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
What do you mean that's not what you meant?
I don't... I mean whatever makes me not the bad guy in this interaction.
You're always the bad though. I like that it makes you just chase the sparkle.
Yeah. It's easier than the other star puzzles, I will give it that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I was working on technical difficulties, so I can't say for sure.
I mean,
was this one easier?
You did help me with the other star
Wait.
puzzle.
No, is this the same one as that was this?
No, like there's only 2 star puzzles per world. You helped me with this star puzzle.
Yeah.
And
that one seemed tough.
yeah, that one was annoying. And then the optional puzzle I was doing while
So
you
no,
had-
yeah. What I meant is I couldn't tell how easy this one is because I was working on technical diffs.
I see. Yeah, it's
Technical
easy.
diffs.
You just follow the thing. That's it.
That's what people should call them, is technical diffs. Ooh, froggies.
Froggies. Oh, is this like the same looping animation as before? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do they disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
do.
disappear when they get too deep in the water.
That's really funny.
Are they? They're just all drowning themselves.
Oh no. Alcatraz, what do you think of this?
Abracatraz.
Alcatraz, right.
So many frogs. So many frogs. It's true. So many froggies. Hey, snacks, how are you all doing? How are the snacks doing? How is the chat doing? How has everybody's day been? Like I was saying, that Jodi and I are kind of exhausted. Sorry, I also disappeared for a second there, but for a little bit there. But I'm all good now. I'm all vocalized
Where did
and able again.
the plane go? Did it go into the transit station?
It works. Yes. Visibility.
Oh no, the music stopped. That's a bad sign. Did
That-
I just
yeah.
take too long on that somehow?
I don't know.
Oh, no, there it is. Okay, good.
It's probably. Do you think it'll continue the music again when you reach it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, is it going to require me to finish the Tetramino puzzle?
It seems like that's.
No? Okay.
That,
it's just
that
going-
one's really running away in weird ways.
It
compared to
is.
usual.
It's just going over to the statue now. Okay.
Okay. Because like a lot of them usually just go in like a straight direction you can kind of follow, but this one's been doing like weird arches.
Yeah.
Snacks! Mom X! You're officially a Mom X.
There we go.
Either that means you are ex-mom, or you are just the mom. That's also X. Are you existent mother? Mom X? There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Let's hear what Prometheus has to say.
You must yearn for a better world. Yearn for it with such intensity that your heart suffers.
Yep, on it.
Keep your eyes on that distant vision even when you know that you may never reach it.
Yep. Way ahead of you.
Where?
Alright, so I guess we're done with South 2. Should we move on to South 3?
Okay. Now, Mom X says, my 6 weeks just ended of mandatory work outside of uni. Oh, is that a good thing? Is that good? Are you happy about that? Mom X also says, now I slept later after stream. Oh, okay. Slap is good. Get the slaps.
On to South.
Yeah, so we have only one area left of South.
I remember when I was quite young.
Shut up, you coot.
I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do.
Is he because he's
I wanted
very
to see the outside
like
world,
millennial?
but even back then, that wasn't really encouraged. I ran into Byron on Jameson Avenue completely by accident, and I was too nervous to talk to him.
Because you're a
I mean,
bitch.
he was one of the first companions.
You guys gotta
But
stop
he
being weird
noticed
about
me,
it.
and
Yeah.
We started talking, and he was really encouraging.
What if we were
Introduced
really
me to
just like really
Garrus,
weird towards old
took
people?
me along on an expedition to the quarries in the mountains. Whatever flaws he may have, Byron cares about people. He changed my life.
Yep. That's Byron in a nutshell.
A lot of bitch stuff going on here tonight. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Is we've been saying bitch a lot. A lot of bitch. A lot of bitch.
This one looks cool.
A lot of fucking bitch. It does look cool. I like the like really orangey
So,
orange.
here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the
Wait a
data
minute.
stream again.
Did I not do the...
Sorry, 1K.
I didn't do the
I know
tower in
it's a
that one, did
risk,
I?
But I think it'll be worth
I don't
it.
think you did.
Whoops. Hang on, let's go back.
Is that what Neville was just saying?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering about that. I assumed
I
that.
just totally forgot. Whoops.
Okay. I just kind of just like went with the flow. Mel was like, wait, what about what I just said? Still sounds weird hearing you swear. Yeah, I say a lot of swears now. Like bitch. Like fucking bitch. They're fun. Oh, why does it look so gray here? Was it this gray before?
No, it wasn't. Huh. I guess weather.
Weird. I wonder if this has been the case with any of the other places. Oh, did it actually like... Is it raining or something?
Hard to tell.
Was it cloudy like that before?
No, it wasn't. That's what we're saying.
Interesting. Ooh.
Oh, I
Yeah, I think
messed
there's
myself up.
that second one you did. It shouldn't be that one. It should be the other one.
That.
Yeah.
There we go.
Simultaneous satisfaction.
I forgot to do this. I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, done with the world now.
Yep, that's it. That's the main thing that we usually do at the end of each world. Doesn't matter. Maybe you're just a dummy. What was it saying? Matt says, I'm fine still dwelling on how a Colombian kingpin had 4 baby hippos and how it snowballed into possibly hippos getting human rights. What are you talking about? What world events have I missed?
Are you talking about Escobar?
What do you... I don't know what you're talking about. Is this a recent thing that's happened that I missed?
This is not a thing I knew about.
So, I know we've been saying this. So this game definitely has, like we've been saying this game is very millennial, like, humor. And I feel like maybe that's unfair. I don't know, maybe because you are a millennial yourself, Jodi. But, like, it's got that MCU humor.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like you kind of showed me that meme earlier, like, it's behind me, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, I don't claim my generation shit, okay?
Okay.
But not in like the boomer way. Fuck that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, I was also saying the thing about like, what if kind of like this game, how this game portrays it, like, what if we just worship old people? I mean, actually, we're kind of already doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, dang, never mind, I guess.
Okay. Seizure warning, as always.
I was gonna, but I mean, like, what if we like literally bowed shit? No, to be. Man, never mind. My joke's ruined because it's already real. Thinking about all the weird like Trump houses and stuff.
Yeah. This is cool. We don't usually get like an environment at the top of the thing.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this. I forgot to do the wow wow wow.
You did. Doctor Who theme.
Just because
Yes.
it was short. It was a shorty. Yeah, that was cool. Structure.
This is what we were. Okay, this is what we usually get.
But also, is this what we should get? This looks different too.
It is a little different. You're right.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
What are you gonna say? Also, I actually don't know anything about Pablo Escobar. I've heard the name, and that's like it. I don't know nothing besides name.
Yeah. Like, I know that he had a bunch of, like, exotic animals, including hippos. I didn't know anything about hippos getting human rights. That's new to me.
Wow.
Although very in line with, especially the first Talos principle.
Yeah, the game we are playing currently.
Well, the first one, I'd say, the prequel. But
the
still,
franchise we are
yes.
playing currently.
Yes. It is never folly to pursue the truth, even if there is a cost.
Why do you believe that the truth is worth more than a life?
Because the truth leads to more people having lives,
That's
Which I'm sure I can't say. Let's see.
It's probably not. Let's see.
It doesn't let me say that. Yeah.
Axiomatic? Axiomatic? What does that mean?
It means, like, it's such a simple truth. It's not even something you can argue for. It's just true.
Okay.
The truth is the only foundation a future can be built upon.
That's
the closest.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You say this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams, lies.
Yeah, but what do
But
empires...
that's not truth. But that's not truth. I'm talking about truth.
And also, like, what do empire... I mean, like, the whole thing is, like, she's saying is, like, but empires have, like, futures, as in empires, have been built on lies, so...
Yeah. Oh, damn, you're right.
But, like, what
fuck.
have empires led to, though? There's usually a pretty big problem with empires.
Okay, this feels like the liberal idealist kind of answer. Like, oh, if only, like, the U.S. empire had been built on the foundation of truth. Like, that's not really how that... That's not the issue with the U.S.
Yeah.
But I will say, and where are those empires now?
Yeah, that's closer, I guess.
They are ashes and dust. But do you truly believe that a world built on truth would fare differently?
I think that's not how I would frame any of these questions.
Yeah.
This is not materialism.
Yeah. Definitely not, actually, yeah. Momex says, it's refreshing, honestly, since I was there as an engineer apprentice, I could only do some carrying help for others with no practice for actual construction works. Funnily enough, just sitting around and observing is more exhausting than carrying cement bags around. Interesting. I wonder how that is. But I'm glad that it's you're all refreshed now and everything. Gyat says, why they Orple?
Is this the part where I look at Pandora and I quote Marx at her? Like, philosophers have sought to understand the world. The point, however, is to change it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
If it allowed us to.
Yes is close enough.
Then you are more innocent than I expected. But innocence will not protect you from the flame.
It's close enough, but still not the answer.
It's so not the answer.
This is the frustration the Talos principle gives us.
Yeah. My belief in truth does not come from innocence, but from the hard lessons of human history. Close enough.
Can I talk about... Actually,
You
no,
have
I'll
built
after
something
this.
beautiful out of reason and memory. But it too will burn. As she did.
What?
Athena, probably.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering about that.
They're purple because they're weird hologram thingies.
Yeah. But not really holograms, because apparently they're kind of physical. It's weird.
But they're not also hard light, really, because they're like weird dots.
Yeah,
they're like particles.
It's weird.
They're like hologram hard
Surprisingly
light particles.
calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in
Might be
some way.
what?
Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Can you just like jump off the side? I want.
I'm curious. I was gonna try.
Yay!
Oh, this seems bad. This seems bad. Oh,
No,
okay.
it's always been fine.
We're good.
You
Okay,
just get
cool.
a little bit digital funk.
Yeah.
A little bit of digital funk. Should I talk about like some of the annoyances that have bothered me recently the past few days?
Sure.
Like the freaking people being really, really unnecessarily, annoyingly like happy or weird towards Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And like
It's like, somehow when these people say they're voting for the lesser of two evils, I don't believe they actually see it that way. I think they're just happy.
it's I mean like it's because she's also not the lesser of two evils. Like if she is, it's by a literal centimeter across like 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
And, like, to be clear, that's not a defense of Trump. That is they're both evil.
But that's the thing that, like, everyone takes that as. Whenever
Yeah.
we go, like, hey, this sucks, actually, people are like, oh, you want Trump then? And it's like, no, that's not how that works.
I cannot believe she has liberals cheering as she says that she is harder on the border than Trump. She is advertising that way. She is actively saying that.
Also, there was this freaking... Didn't you see a woman with a shirt the other day?
I'm gay for Kamala? Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Gay for Kamala. When just like Republicans, the Democrats have had no good history of, like, with queer people.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Like, Kamala Harris threw trans women into men's prisons, but suddenly, like, oh, like, everyone's gay for Kamala.
No, but we're okay because she's the Democrat, though,
Yeah,
so
no.
it's fine,
Fuck
actually.
her.
We like her. Because she's our side. I'm sorry, chat. I've been frustrated.
I've been so frustrated, too.
I've been frustrated.
And
like,
also, I've been frustrated because Walz is my former governor, and I have genuine trauma around shit that he did in 2020.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like, have we talked about, like, your situation at the time?
I don't want to go into anything about it, really.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's just hear this thing real quick.
Okay.
It's right here.
Have you seen Miranda's design for a transport system that would connect all the labs to the machine?
It's amazing, isn't it? I think she's really excited about showing this place to people one day. She also kept asking me about what kind of monuments we could build, you know? To really transform the landscape, show the possibilities.
But her capsules only fit one person.
It's just the first iteration. Give her some time. She'll figure it out. Remember how many mistakes we made in the beginning, even with all the blueprints we had?
But that's not my point. It
This is
just
beautiful.
worries me
Once
that
again.
she lacks context. Her imagination is incredible, but it's still limited by what she hasn't experienced.
Would it have been better if she'd been raised in New Jerusalem?
New
if her
Jersey?
mind was limited by self-hate and decay? If all she could imagine was sitting around ignoring the universe in favor of self-righteous solipsism?
Yes, get him.
No, but I don't know.
Sorry. You're not wrong. We can't stay hidden forever.
So I actually, like, missed some of that because, once again, I was thinking about the environment. Like, also, hello, Gamer Alien. Welcome to the stream. Claptrap is best waifu? You mean Jack Black?
Apparently the Borderlands movie's, like, really bad. Which doesn't surprise me. It's kind of what I was expecting.
But I wanted to say something that's kind of funny. Is, like, the environment. I was just thinking about this while they were talking. That, like...
Yes?
It's funny to me that, like, we came here, it was sunset, we left, it was no longer sunset, we came back at sunset.
Yeah, well, it took, like, a whole day to get here.
It's the limitations of, like, game making and all that,
Yeah.
so it's fine. It's just, it is kind of funny to think about. Like,
And I would rather have it this way than have an actual day-night cycle that sometimes makes it ugly.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Do you know Halo Infinite has a day-night cycle?
I did not.
Yeah.
Also, wait, what's this one called?
Claptrap is my waifu, is what it's called.
Oh, this is... Okay. Okay.
So yeah, sorry about rambling about that. It's just been frustrating for me when people are suddenly all happy about the Democratic president-elect again when that person still sucks just as bad and still is going to let trans people die and commit genocide. It's upsetting. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. It's a little bothersome is all. That's all.
There were more. I don't know, I should have brought that inverter over here. Oh well.
You're on the big spin.
On the big spin.
The big spin.
The big spin.
The big spin.
SCP-939 Yacht Enjoyer says, me when rotation. We had pizza earlier today.
We did.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
this
was
is
pretty good. Bat says, his hippos broke out and now Colombia has a hippo problem with hippos attacking fishermen, pooping in the water, making algae that eats oxygen and killing the fish. So they're basically ruining the ecosystem, and since female hippos give birth to about 7 hippos, and eventually they will have to move to the Amazon rainforest. Isn't that like... I've heard of that. That was like how hippos even started to exist in the freaking like that area when they weren't natural area in the first place, right? I think I learned that from Top Gear, actually. Of all things. If that's the same thing that we're talking about. I think that is from that situation.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn it all over you.
Okay. Sure. I'm just so defeated at this point. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's how it goes. This is interesting.
It is interesting. They put in a whole extra emitter just to confuse me, but I didn't need it.
Yeah. Gotta move my face. It's like floating off the side of the screen. I like this architecture over here.
Yeah, I agree.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, can you look at the one behind you again too? It looks almost like a church tower.
It kind of does. Yeah.
That's kind of neat. Like a.
But like, it also looks like modern. Like there's like greebles on it.
Yeah, yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like a weird. I don't know. It's a really cool
I don't like
design.
sand.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's coarse.
No!
rough,
What the fuck?
No! He is a millennial.
It gets in my ball bearings.
What the fuck?
No!
What was that about?
No!
What was that about? Why did you do that?
Of all the people to do that, it had to be Yakut.
You know what's really funny, actually?
What?
That makes so much sense to me now. I was searching up images for the thumbnail for today's stream. I searched up Talos Principal Yakut, and there was a picture of his face plastered over Anakin, and I didn't get it.
No, that now.
Now
okay,
I get it.
Yeah,
Why did they do that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that?
I didn't like that.
Why did he?
Wait, what was this one called?
Yakutikin.
The passage.
Monik says Yakakin. Yakakin. Yakutikin. That's what we're calling him now. We got Abracatraz and Yakutikin. Yakutikin's kind of fun to say, actually. Futuristic Big Ben. It kind of is, but it's like future, but not future. But really cool architecture.
Oops, wrong way.
Yakutikin.
Do that again.
Yakutikin.
Yakutikin.
Yakutikin. I don't know what we're doing.
Me neither.
But it's fun. Yakutikin.
Oh, damn it. They keep being arranged on the side I don't expect them to be for when I want to go left, so I hit the right switch, you know? Like...
Okay. Can you say Yakutikin for me?
Say what?
Yakutikin.
Yakutikin?
Yakutikin.
Yakutikin?
Yakutikin. That says because the Amazon rainforest helps stabilize the planet, absorbing radiation and carbon dioxide, and creates 40% of Earth's breathable air, so there could be planetary applications. I wonder, didn't that happen a bit ago? That happened like 5 years ago or something? I mean, no, I can't say that. I don't know when Pablo Escobar was a person. When was he a person?
Recently.
Okay, so recently. I heard about it like 5 years ago. When was he a person, I asked.
When was he a person?
Jodi, when were you a person?
Currently, according to some people.
Aw. Now it's depressing the way you phrased it.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Oh man.
Damn it. It's just not intuitive the way they arranged those buttons for this.
I can't believe we're trying to admire the landscape and the architecture, and then we had to be interrupted by like millennial Star Wars shows.
I know. Oh, I hate it.
This is your fault, Jodi.
No, it isn't.
This is
so
what
not
you
my
and your
fault.
generation did.
This is so not my fault.
You know what's weird to me?
What?
Is that we know that like older generations will blame everything on millennials, right? But they won't talk about Gen Z or anything. They'll still just say millennials.
Yeah.
But also
they're starting to say Gen Z.
Okay. But like also Gen Z also like is just upset largely with millennials.
Yeah.
Like that one's kind of surprising to me.
Lab with the drone.
What's with the specific millennial hate from like the younger generations, other than
because we're cringe?
Yeah, I was gonna say other than just a little bit of cringe.
That puzzle probably would have been significantly harder if I hadn't played the first game, because there's like a specific solution there with like placing this one on the other side ready to keep the door open, that is something that came up several times in the first game, and I don't think it's come up in this one at all.
Yeah.
But I just did it like, oh, yeah, I know exactly what to do in that situation. But a new player would probably find that a lot harder.
Yeah. We're on Gen Alpha now. That is true. It's like, I saw...
But like, Gen Alpha are literal kids. I'm not talking shit about children.
Yeah, but do you remember, we saw a post earlier today on TikTok that was like, saying like,
they were calling Gen Z old.
They're calling, they had like a picture of millennial, like they just had the text millennials and then a like image of a bunch of like really old people, and then they had a second image which was a text that said Gen Z, and then still really old people, and then text that said like Gen Alpha, and then like listed like birth dates as in like 2014 through 2017, but then it was a bunch of people with like sunglasses looking cool and stuff, and I was like, oh
yeah,
are Gen Z old?
But you know what? Still less bad than Gen X Rise Up.
That's so fucking silly to me.
It's so bad.
Gen X
also,
Rise.
Here's another thing. That's what it was. Gen X
Yeah.
Rise. Yeah.
She's remarkable, isn't she? She sees so much beauty in everything.
She is, you're right. But I'm not sure she doesn't see too much beauty.
Is it wrong to be delighted by the perfection of the universe? To look at what surrounds us and experience awe instead of just fear?
No, but to call
just
it
gonna run away?
perfection implies a kind of moral value that it doesn't have.
Oh.
The universe is cold, Athena. It doesn't care about us or about life or civilization. It fundamentally cannot care. But Miranda seems to think it's almost benevolent, purposeful.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw up.
But have you
I'm
considered
gonna throw
that
up.
maybe
What do you
she
mean?
sees
I'll say it
something
in a
we
second.
can't see? A step ahead? You know, Cornelius, if we succeed, the next generation will not be like us. They might see the world in ways we never could have imagined. Maybe she's the first sign of that.
I hope so. I really do, Athena. You know that I love her, and I am perpetually amazed that this being we created that came solely from our minds is so profoundly different and unique.
Once again, I love
It
this
does strike
look
me
here. It's
as
so
a
beautiful. It's
kind
very
of
pretty.
miracle. But it's also a huge responsibility.
Does this mean we're in Australia this
I
whole
worry
time?
about our choices.
Also, this is an optional puzzle, so I'm gonna save that for later.
Okay, but no, the idea, like we just said in chat, the idea that people in 2006 are having kids.
That's not that much younger than you.
That's 7 years younger than me.
Okay, fair.
Like, you get what that means. Like,
Yeah,
you're 6
yeah.
years older than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? People...
Okay, now, if I tell you to imagine dating someone 6 years younger than you, do you understand why
Like
it made me
19?
feel weird at first?
Yeah, if it was not, if I was dating someone who was 19, I'd feel that I wouldn't. That'd feel very weird
Yeah.
to me.
Now you understand why I felt weird about our relationship at first.
Yeah, but I don't know, because it's like I was in like my basically my mid-20s. It didn't feel as weird.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But like, if you're like under 20, it's I don't know, that's getting weird. But like, someone born in 2006 having kids that's not allowed. You're an infant. You can't be making more infants out of being an infant. You shouldn't do that.
This is what it's like, Pepper.
No.
I'm sorry to tell
I'm not
you.
allowed to age. It's not supposed to happen this way. Dismantling.
What does this do?
I don't know. Okay, so I know I was born in 99, but still, I know that's just a year away from 2000, but still, people born in 2000 after are like children to me in my brain.
Yeah, I see why. I get it. What does this do? Oh, I see.
MomX says, I mean, my classmate is a 30-year-old guy, and she's only 22. Apparently, it's common in her family. That's less weird. If it was like, once again, like 19 or even 20, it would still feel a little bit. It would be a little weird. But like age, I don't think age gaps are weird unless specifically you are like child, baby, man, girl thing.
Child, baby, man, girl thing. Is that okay? Okay. Sure.
Androgynous, sexless Roadhouse.
No one understands what that means.
No, just that. It's like, it's a reference to a reference. MomX says, I'm upset with millennials still not getting how I'm not one of them. Gen Z feels foreign somehow. Wait, so you feel weird towards millennials and Gen Z? Is that what you mean? Oh. Yeah. No, yeah. It's... Like, you and I... When you and I started dating, you were 29 and I was 23.
Yes.
And that
felt weird to me.
I mean, I can see how that would feel weird. I think for me, you were like just on the edge of like, I don't know, that's starting to get to an age range where I'm not really interested. But it worked out.
It did work out.
Remember that other... I keep referencing a lot of TikToks today, but remember that other TikTok that was like a person talking to grandma, and the grandma was like, yeah, your grandfather like would come to work every day and keep...
Oh, and grandma, you little victim.
Yeah, wouldn't leave until I promised to date him, and he would come to my window every night. Oh man. And then the granddaughter was like, "Oh yeah, grandma, you little victim. What the fuck?" Yeah. Sounds creepy. Yeah, it feels like it's a more common thing for older generations to like just have really weird ways to start dating people. I don't know. Mom X says no. Wait. I feel I'm too old for Gen Z.
This is for a star, 100%. This is for a star.
But aren't you younger than me, Mom X? Pretty sure you're younger than me though. I'm Gen Z, and I feel like I relate more to Gen Z than Millennial. I got that fucking silliness in my brain. That silliness harbors itself. It lives in my brain. I look at letters that go Greg, and I go like, yeah, that's good. I go like, yeah, that's good.
Okay, so there's gonna be switches I have to throw, I guess.
Like,
I'm just gonna take a picture of this. Hang on. I don't have my phone with me. Would you mind taking a picture of that?
Okay. Picture taken.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So I guess.
You better be thankful.
If this is north-south, then hang on. I'm at like I'm like here, I guess. So I need to... Is it like over there?
That says the federal judge in the court case had to declare the hippos interested persons so that they could hear the court case, inadvertently giving hippos personhood. Whoa. Does that mean I could sign a contract with a hippo?
Well, you can't sign a contract with children and they're persons. So
yeah, most people don't think that.
A
lot of people don't.
The legal system doesn't think
the legal
that,
system,
but still.
I mean, the legal system sees them as people. A lot of other people don't. I've been seeing that come up more lately, which I think is kind of a good thing. People talking about the fact that children are just not treated as people.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's like being brought to people's attention.
What is this?
Like, there's a degree where kids are like treated almost as pets.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a little bit funky, isn't it? Oh.
What? Okay.
What?
I think there's an invisible wall there. I definitely made that jump. Wait, where? Oh, it's the... Okay. I still don't know what to do with these gates.
I don't know either.
I guess we'll find out before the end of the game or something.
Strange. You couldn't like jump in from the top up there?
No, I tried.
Okay. Mom X says, or maybe I just can't relate to my age group. Then again, it might just be my completely different interests in anything. Yeah, that's valid. Like I'm 25. I relate. I am Gen Z because of that, and I relate more to Gen Z in a lot of ways. Gen Alpha is still kind of like, I mean, they're like 12. I don't know, not even. They're like 10, so it's like not much I can really relate to there. But like,
Can you show me the thing you just took a picture of? Sorry.
but like, I watched like 40, 50 episodes of Skibbity, so I think I fit pretty solidly in Gen Z.
So that's one I just did. So now I should go down to that one, which is on the south side of the building south of me. Okay.
Do you still need this?
No.
I watched like freaking 50 episodes of Skibbity Toilet. So like,
You were into it for a bit.
yeah, no, I want to watch more of it.
And
It's
I'm-
actually like interesting storytelling.
My take on Skibbity Toilet is it's not for me, but it's also not like what like people are making it out to be of like, oh, this is like the decay of our youth. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's just like another
Like,
source. It's like source filmmaker videos that we had like 10 years ago.
shut-
Like, it's
shut-
nothing.
If you're gonna say that, you gotta really shut up
Yeah.
because like you're just being an old person if you say that.
Yeah,
I'm
genuinely,
sorry.
genuinely.
That's like it's the same sort of stuff that we would have watched, just a different version of it because it's new generations. Time passes. Like yeah, like the stuff when we were younger, and there was like the source filmmaker, or like freaking even if you go farther back than that, there was like Neon Cat, like the stuff.
Say that again.
Neon Cat.
Thank you.
Neon.
Neon Cat.
Neon Cat. Like, what are you trying to compare? Oh my
shit.
God! It actually happened.
Oh, you led me astray.
I didn't do anything.
You led me.
I guess that was probably a kill zone rather than just like fall damage.
There's stuff in there. There's puzzles down there.
I don't know. Do it again.
Oh.
Die again.
Okay.
I want you to die.
Sure. Why not? I mean, I bet there's like a ramp down or something. Let's try again. Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
so it kills you before
yeah,
you
there was a
reach
kill
any
point.
ground.
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, no, I like Skibbity Toilet isn't like lesser than the absolute garbage nonsense we watched as
I used to
kids.
watch the fucking G-Man Squad. That was so much worse.
G-Man Squad? I don't know
Don't
that.
even worry about it. It's not worth it.
Okay. I do remember the like absolute nonsense source filmmaker,
Yeah.
like weirdo
And like
animations, though.
pre-source filmmaker stuff, like Gary's mod videos.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's all the same shit.
It is. I mean, these new ones are still Gary's mod.
See, there's puzzles
Right?
down there. How do I get down there?
Like,
yeah.
like Skibbity Toilet is still Gary's mod. It's still Gmod.
No, isn't it SFM?
I mean, either way, it's using Gmod models.
Yeah, but source filmmaker does that too.
Either way, my point stands, I think.
Yeah. Where's 4's right here.
Logic says, I mean, we have the Gen Z version of utter brain rot too. Yeah, there's like every generation has brain rot.
Yeah.
It's not like people who say that like, oh, people are watching Skibbity now. The future generations are fucked.
Yeah, like it's harmless shit. I don't care.
If you want to complain about stuff that like kids are like, what is it? What's the word? Kids are like viewing.
Yeah.
Like indulging
You okay?
What's the words?
What do you mean? What's the words? Oh wow, that's weird.
Like there's a word. There's a word, Jodi. That's interesting.
What do I do with
swinging
it?
around.
I
I
bet.
don't know.
Okay, hang on.
So like some of the media that if you do want to look at stuff that's actually like kind of an issue that younger generations are looking at,
Like Andrew Tate stuff.
Andrew Tate stuff. Like there's also like, as funny as like some of the Giga Chad stuff is,
Yeah.
the way that beauty standards are being introduced to children is pretty bad because
Yes.
like with the way like kids are like, oh, you gotta have like the strong jaw and like fucking mewing and all that. Like those memes are fun, but also like when those are being introduced in such a way where that's like the standard of good looks and stuff like that, and also like people looking at that, like there was, I saw like an interview where it was some kid going like, oh, like mewing, oh yeah, that's the thing you do to get the girls or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like that's not better than what we had. I mean, it's not worse than what we had. What we had was also bad.
Yeah.
Our generation's like that's
Like,
not to say that
Gen
our
Alpha
generation's...
Gen Alpha didn't invent misogyny, but
Yeah.
it's still striking.
It's still sad to see that it's like as lively as ever with the sort of content newer generations look at as well. Like, as well as the stuff, like, we looked at when we were younger, which was also not good.
Yeah.
Consuming, that's the one. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't know. I was thinking, like, ingesting? Digesting?
I did not understand what you were going for at all.
Mike says, which is Rage Comics? Yeah, Rage Comics. Ad and Eddie? I wasn't allowed to watch Ad and Eddie.
Will that continue to work? Okay, this one's confusing. Hang on.
Every generation is messed up in their own way. Well, that's the thing. I don't think that that's like Gen Alpha being messed up. I think
that is like they're not the ones making Andrew Tate and mewing.
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's
like,
them being failed.
Yeah, exactly.
Your parents were horrible. I get the joke. I get it. I get it. That says, if I ever get reborn in a fictional universe, I want to wake up the Quality-verse? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
I remember, like, I forget who it was. It might have been Cameron, my brother, having a conversation with me about, like, if you were to live in a different universe, which one would it be? And I think Cameron was, like, Skyrim. And there's, like, there's some, to some degree I get why, but also I feel like Skyrim would actually, like, suck to live in. A lot of death and lack of food and health care.
Yes.
And all that.
Okay, now I think I should be able to just remove this. Yes. Okay.
What do you think? What would Jarl Bulgriff say about trans people? Do you think?
I don't think it'd be good.
I think Jarl Ulfric would probably be way worse about it. Probably.
Yay! I figured it out.
That says, The Polity is a book series by Neil Asher. I'd also like to live in Discworld. I've heard of Discworld, I think. I don't know much about it.
That's Pratchett, right?
What sort of fictional world would you like to live in? Yay! Great job, Jodi! Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, follow the signs of pi.
Which fictional world would you
live in?
in?
Oh. I don't know.
I want to live in, like, one of the most, like...
Star Trek, maybe? Although, even, like, more recent stuff is making it, like, not great to live in, it sounds like. But...
Yeah.
Although also, like, I don't know.
I think we've talked about...
mixed feelings about that.
I think we've talked about this a bit on stream, but, like...
Oh, this is why that was, like, an instant kill.
It's
not... I guess you can't just go in that. Okay. It looked like a gravity lift.
It did. It didn't really work that way, though. What was I saying?
Do I have to go... No, hang on.
Where are you?
I'm in the middle.
Oh.
I gotta go down there, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get down there, because, like, the gravity lift thing is not functioning, I guess.
Yeah, that was weird.
Hey, loser.
What? You stopped playing. What's up?
No reason.
Jodi saw the redeem and then just slowly put her arms down and, like, turned towards me slightly in preparation. There you go.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Cool. Thanks, chat. Thanks, MomX.
MomX.
You fucking traitor.
Whoa! Traitor to the trans cause.
But even as a joke, I'm not saying that.
I know. We love you, MomX. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, like, we, what was it? There was...
Do I have to find the lab first, maybe? Maybe that's what activates it.
Yeah, no, I've been showing you Next Generation.
Yes.
I think we mentioned that on stream before a little bit, but, like, yeah,
it's
no.
really fucking good.
It is so good.
And, like, it still has the problem...
This is so pretty.
It still has the problems all Star Trek has, which is, like, the Federation is imperialist, but they don't want to call it that.
Oh, this is so fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is really, really pretty.
Oh. Shit.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, but no, Star Trek, like,
There
Oh.
are entirely too many strange things going on around here.
Yeah.
Nope. Do you see the
shift?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Suddenly, much more sunset.
The brown filter suddenly just got applied. Okay.
The piss filter.
Okay, can't do error. Let's do faith. Perhaps faith is neither choice nor submission. Perhaps faith is a demand for our pain to have meaning, for the stories of the world to rhyme, for a world designed by a loving hand. Perhaps I will believe with defiance in the forgiveness of all sins, in the kingdom of God on earth, and even the resurrection of the dead. I will believe with clenched fist and gritted teeth and prayers that refuse to be gentle. Why do Christians always frame like belonging to like the hegemonic religion of the world as like an act of defiance? They're so brave for being Christian. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
This is okay.
Wait, was it like? Was there?
You can read it as not specifically Christian, but it feels really Christian to me.
Was this like supposed to be like weird to read?
I don't know.
In the story?
Maybe. Like this feels like Miranda's like take on like, oh, the world is just so beautiful and perfect and all of that, but I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, this is nothing. Oh, catastrophic.
Catastrophic fix. She's gone.
Oh, I guess. Oh, okay.
It's also
author was Athena, so maybe Miranda's
but
gone.
But it's also 5358 again.
It is 5358. Oh, trial 5358. Is that what made? Is that why 5358 started being an important number?
I don't know.
Because the unauthorized trial 5358 is what killed Miranda. I don't know. Catastrophic failure. She's gone.
Don't get me started on religion. I'm getting you started on religion. Go for it.
Okay.
That's the whole point of this series of Lesbians Love. We get into deep conversations about a lot of political stuff.
All right, we're gonna get like that, like the data stream failure and all of that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Error 5358 ignored.
Wow. As long as you can click error, if I remember right. You mean the thing we just clicked?
We failed.
Or
I should try that.
Everything we thought we were doing. It's all ashes now.
I don't think you really believe that.
She's gone, Cornelius. She's gone because I failed her. She's gone because the machine that I built killed her. She was perfect. And now, she's nothing.
I know you don't want to hear this. I know you want her to be perfect, to be blameless. But you didn't kill her, Athena. She killed herself. She killed herself because she was reckless, because she was naive, and frankly, because she was a little arrogant, too.
She was reckless because I filled her head with dreams. Dreams of the future, of a better world. A world that nobody wants.
No, it's not the dreams that killed her. It's that we brought her here. It's that we tried to build all this outside the city. We raised her without people, without society. The wilderness is for prophets, Athena.
They do seem
not
to
for
be.
children.
Well, that's what they looked like in the first game, didn't they?
I guess so.
Fought for our ideas.
I guess she does kind of look kind of different, like entirely.
It's too late.
Wow.
Wow.
So I guess we did lose Miranda.
And I guess that's why Cornelius went back to New Jerusalem. Well, I wonder what happened to Athena.
Yeah. Well, I guess I was right in naming this stream Things Get Serious.
Yeah. And I guess this is where it happened.
I always try to predict when things... Why are things floating, though?
I guess because of whatever she tried to do.
I try to predict things sometimes with my stream titles, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. This time it paid off. What are you doing?
I'm trying to, like, push it.
Trying to fuck that cone?
No, I'm not trying to fuck that cone.
I want to fuck that cone?
No. Alright, Yakut. Let's hear it.
Yakut.
They lost their daughter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yakut. We got it.
Right here in this
Thanks,
ruin.
Yakut. We got it.
Cornelius and Athena lost their
We got
daughter.
it, Yakut.
Miranda's dead.
Yeah.
I know!
So even the founder doesn't have perfect control over this technology. Even the founder makes mistakes. Byron was right in a way. We turned the founder into something she never was. She was never perfect. She was never infallible. No one is. Listen, I understand why you and Byron see so much hope in this technology. You want us to be better, to grow. But what if it all goes wrong? If even the founder couldn't get it right, what hope do we have?
I guess we were wrong to venerate the founder. Anyway, if even the founder got it wrong, why could we ever get it right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is that... That's not on purpose, right? In the writing?
I think it might be.
Okay.
Because I do think all of the stuff about all the veneration of Athena being kind of weird is intentional.
That's true.
Mistakes will happen, but bad things happen no matter what we do.
But what if one mistake is enough? One mistake was enough to kill Miranda. And the energy readings from inside the megastructure are insane. What if we try to use it and blow a hole in the planet?
Rad.
Did you say rad?
Yeah.
Remember when people were saying radical for like 6 months?
No.
There was like a 6-month period in like 2018 when people were saying like radical. I feel like that didn't last. Kind of miss it. I like those. I like radical.
If we only ever considered the worst case scenario, we do nothing and then still die.
Okay.
That may be so, but what if this time it's justified? What if the megastructure really is just a catastrophe waiting to happen?
There's always a worst case scenario. Preparing for it is rational. Obsessing over it is not.
I do tend to get a bit obsessive. And you're right. Nothing's really safe. Unless we choose to be sane. We don't need the megastructure to destroy ourselves.
We don't need the megastructure
thanks for talking to me. The truth is, lately, I sometimes feel kind of lost. The universe is vast and threatening. History is depressing, and I need something to hold on to.
I'll hold on to you, Jodi.
Something other than fear.
I'm holding on to Jodi.
What that is.
You are holding on to me. You're welcome? That feels like a weird response for us to have now.
Anyways, bye.
It's the only thing we can say. You're welcome. Okay. All right.
I feel lost. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome for the existential crisis. Yay!
Yay! Bye-bye. Go
okay?
do that
The
stuff.
elevator should
See
be
you
working
later.
now. And Yakut.
Yakutikin.
I'm sorry about Miranda. I know you're looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, me neither.
I like calling him Yakutikin.
I wasn't expecting it, but in hindsight, it does make sense. That's where they'd go with this.
Yeah. We got Yakutikin and...
now this is active.
Wah, wah, wah.
Doctor Who.
Wah, wah. We got Yakutikin and we got Abracatraz. We gotta come up with a name from Melville now.
I think the last switch was...
We also have Brian, I guess.
This is the south side. Can I see that picture again?
Yay.
Also, social media. Okay, yeah, it's like around... Wait, around the south? Okay. This is the south side, so it should be around here? It's always a little hidden.
Jodi.
Yes?
What if I sucked on your hair like noodles?
I don't think that'd be pleasant for either of us.
No, it'd be pretty gross.
I get my hair in my mouth sometimes, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it'd be disgusting. But I'm just saying, like, what if?
I guess that's a thing it's possible for you to do.
You're saying like, oh, that wouldn't be pleasant. Like, yeah, obviously. A what if question doesn't have to be a positive, Jodi.
I just don't know why you would want to do it. No! Okay, wait, where? This doesn't... Wait. Should I just look around all of these? See if I can find it? Oh, there. There we go. I found a star. Without needing a guide.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go get that star.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow.
Doctor Who.
at some point you should just say like Star Wars or something like that. Sherlock. Remember Super Hulock?
Yes, I'm on Tumblr. People talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Although nowadays it's mostly talked about as like, can you believe that was a thing? But still.
When I was like 15, I was like, that's so fucking cool. I thought it was. I actually like never watched or read or did anything with it. Like no interaction with that.
But you did watch all 3 of the shows.
I've seen all 3 of the shows, but I also never like interacted with that fandom, that concept. I just looked up wallpapers and were like, that's awesome. And I saw like one video of like, what if Doctor Who landed outside of Sherlock's like apartment?
Oh wait, okay, this is the wrong statue.
And that's like it.
Okay, that's a red emitter or a red.
It's weird though because I feel like I can see how Doctor Who and Supernatural could be kind of compared, but I don't see how like Sherlock being similar to either of those other shows at all.
Because Tumblr sexy, man.
I guess that's it, probably. But like, it's such a different genre and approach to things than.
Let me tell you,
Doctor Who or
being on Tumblr as someone who exclusively likes women is a little rough at times.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Just went between your legs.
Yeah.
If the answers of philosophy are true, why has no philosopher changed the world?
But your whole.
What was it?
Your whole thing is that you're afraid that philosophers will change the world. Okay.
What was she saying?
She was like, if the philosophers are correct, why has none of them changed the world? It's like, that feels untrue to me. But also, the whole, like, Pandora's whole thing is being afraid that philosophers are going to do that. Are going to change the world. I don't know. It's weird.
They're going to open
the
box?
But also, to again quote Marx, same quote, philosophers have sought to understand the world. The point, however, is to change it.
Yeah. Snack check. How you guys doing? How are my snacks doing?
Bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap. Bridging the gap. Blah. Oh, it worked.
Oh,
okay.
I'm kind of surprised that worked.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You have to make it work and then like quickly hop on with it, I guess?
I guess so.
Ah, shit.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Okay, now what am I doing with either of these?
Snacks, how are you doing? Snacks, answer me!
Mommy's going to be very angry at you.
That's not what I said. But it's true! Mom X. I like that you've become Mom X. That's pretty good. Oh man, it's dark out by 8 p.m. now, isn't it? Ah, jeez. Here we go. Back into the dark times of the year.
This one was easy.
That was pretty easy. I thought that, like, that down there area was being included.
I thought so too.
Like, yeah, that whole area.
Maybe did I somehow skip something?
That'd be funny. Doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't. Okay, cool.
Just easy peasy.
That was, yeah, just an easy puzzle.
My snack was making some snacks. Momex. Snack Momex was making snacks.
Oh, I forgot to read the error one before, but oh well. In the lab.
Okay. Momex, how does it feel being an existent mom? Because you're no longer non-existent, you're now an existent mom.
From selected archive documents D through F, the dodo, extinct because of Homo sapiens. Stellar's sea cow, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The Labrador duck, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The Rocky Mountain locust, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The thylacine, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The Deepwater Cisco, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The golden toad, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The northern white rhinoceros, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The splendid poison frog, extinct because of Homo sapiens. The Amur leopard, extinct because of Homo sapiens. Literally every last orangutan, extinct because of Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens. What do you think will happen to them?
Not the...
It's time for this madness to end.
Not the orangutans! No!
A shameful list. And yet we are the only species that would ever make such a list and feel bad about it.
That's a silly voice coming from you.
Is it?
Because extinction is normal in nature, a common side effect of evolution.
Exactly. What I want you to think about is this. Is natural extinction less tragic? Should we be less opposed to it? Where is the difference, if there is one at all?
This is so fucking dumb.
Trevor. What did he even say last time? I don't even remember.
How much better would these games be if they acknowledged, like, Marxism and stuff like that at all?
Yeah, it'd be good. Like, these games would be a lot better if they had an understanding of political economy.
Before you exit, that one was just basically saying, like, extinction is either natural or done by Homo sapiens. Both are tragic, but it's also like, why can't we acknowledge the actual things that make the extinctions happen with our current system?
It's not like it's required to happen. Like, our choice isn't just progress at the expense of everyone else or like head in the sand regression. You can do both. The game should be concerned with trying to do both, I think.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. In fact, trying to do both and succeeding or failing or having it be imperfect, that's an interesting story to tell.
I don't know why this is the one that's like bothering me. It's just that it's like we only got these two options, and I'm so tired of it.
Yeah. All right, Trevor. Maybe he'll say that.
Man, this sucks.
This sucks.
It's one thing hearing about the symptoms. It is another totally to experience them. I feel like an insect trapped in resin.
Is Trevor supposed to be
slowly congealing?
Pause it.
I can.
What was the girl from the first game that had those voice messages?
Alexandra Drennan?
Is he supposed to be this game's version of her?
Yeah, that was pretty clear, I thought.
Yeah, I guess it has been, but I haven't really made that complete connection. But he's so much.
Yeah. But now we're getting a lot of, now that we're getting towards the second half of the game, we're getting a lot of the same, I'm sick now.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep working for a while, though. There's still a bunch of critical tasks. I don't know what I'll do when I'm done. A lot of people have gone home, but Alexandra's still here. I don't think she's left even once, not even when her best friend
That was
died.
mentioned in the first game.
We chatted a bit yesterday. She likes peanut ice cream. Not pistachio. Peanut.
Okay.
Well, at least we can agree that strawberry is an abomination.
Okay. I'm so done with you. I'm like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm like in tired brain pepper mode. I have half a brain cell. What? Am I supposed to laugh at your strawberry comment?
I don't know.
Like that's the sort
I think we are.
Those are the comments I will hear if I go to a party and someone tries to small talk to me.
Yeah. That's what we need for deep philosophy game that's not actually that deep.
At least we can agree strawberry is an abomination.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Good for you,
right.
I guess.
We should catch up on the social media posts.
Okay.
Witnessing all of this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea for something we could do if we had the resources and the energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds.
I was really hoping you'd like yell that.
Taste buds!
Because it's kind of all kinds.
Taste buds! Come on! Seriously, how have we gone for so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What it's like to eat chocolate? To have an apple? What's the deal with fizzy
to have
drinks?
strawberry ice cream and
come
why
on.
it's an abomination?
Yeah.
Sounds fun!
The sheer range of new experiences, it's almost overwhelming just to imagine. Please let this happen.
Why change ourselves when we are what we were meant to be?
You know, we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place.
And what's next?
Oh my god.
We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them? We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did? Subjugate the natural world for our own greed?
That's you just like actually slammed the desk.
I know.
I thought you were actually.
I was
you got way into character.
Oh yeah, like she's just. That's such a big jump.
It's still dumb. It's
so
still
dumb.
so dumb. I fucking hate this.
I think Thecla is supposed to be supposed to be read as dumb.
I don't know. It's just this. Give us some actual like things to think about, please.
Yeah. Enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. Sure. I wish that you could just say, Thecla, that's dumb. I'm
like
not everything is a slippery slope. I
know this is the social media tab, and they're really giving me the social media feel.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you even talk? Where did you get that from?
Thecla's so fucking Protestant. No joy ever. Joy is sin.
And also, no, that's not what that means.
It's so not what it means.
It's not what taste buds means. Yes, taste buds kill all animals.
Like, I think the problems with agriculture come more from the fact that we have to eat, not from the fact that we enjoy eating.
And also, Jodi, I need you to come here.
Yeah.
I need you to come here.
Yeah.
The system. Jodi.
Capitalism, yes.
The system.
Capitalism.
Every stream we get into this.
Yeah.
Like, it's because even if it was like brought up, that's just like the fact we have to eat and that's what causes issues. Like, that's still not going into the idea of like why, like what's in between us having to eat and the suffering of animals. Like, what's the thing in between there? What's the thing in between there? What's step 2? What leads us to the killing of the animals?
Capitalism.
It's not just, ooh, I'm hungry, dead animals.
Yeah.
That's not what makes it like unethical. Us being hungry.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm
Pepsamar, yeah.
I'm riled up today because, like we were saying earlier, I'm tired.
Yeah. This is still not the answer I would actually give, but enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. That's not what I give a shit about.
Let's say what we actually say. What do you actually say?
Like, Thekla, that's dumb. That's just stupid.
Thekla, you're
Thekla,
fucking idiot.
Delete your account, Thekla.
Doxes Thekla.
Like, the excesses that come from overproduction aren't because we enjoy the things we're producing, generally. I mean, that's part of it, in some circumstances, sure. But, like, even in real life, it's like, okay, we're producing a lot of electronics, which is a lot of cobalt, which is, like, really bad, and it's causing, like, wars in the places where they dig up the cobalt, like the Congo. Like, sure. The main part of the issue there, I mean, is distribution of resources. Like, hey, why is it the people that we brutalize that have to dig up the cobalt for us? And it's also, like, why, like, it's because things are designed to break so that we will buy more. Like, we don't need to produce as much as we are producing. It is capitalism that is making us produce this much.
Like, every time this game tries to say anything about, like, humans bad because environment sad, because the environment's sad now, I get so upset because it's just, the human's existence is what, like, their whole thing is, like, humans existing means the environment and Earth dies, and that's it. That's as far as they go with it. And they keep saying it over and over again, like, in just different ways. They're like, oh, but if we want taste buds, then animals are gonna suffer.
Okay.
And if we...
To be fair, Thekla, I'm pretty sure, is not meant to be taken seriously.
But I mean, no, other characters have been doing it too. Like, I forget what it was earlier. There was one earlier this stream that was like... I don't remember what it was. But it's stuff where it's like, should we exist if it means the plants are gonna be angry?
And, like, to be fair, there are real-life people who have that philosophy. Anti-civ is dumb, but it's real. So...
But they're not even engaging with that.
I mean, know, it's true. They're
somewhat,
not really.
They somewhat are, but, like, it's more so just, like, are humans selfish and inherently bad? Yes or no?
God.
Because an environment equals sad? Beautifully put, 1K.
We could do smelling, too. I'd like to know what cat fur smells like. Why? Okay.
I mean, that's because we know what cat fur smells like.
And after all, new senses of that old And after that, new senses that old school humans never had. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
There were... I can't believe that, like, all of the explanations you can give are kind of human chauvinist or just, you're right, civilization is bad. There's no, like, in between. Like, what's the point of an apple that can't be tasted was one of the other options. And it's like, it's life that exists. That is in and of itself the point. But also, I know what you're trying to say, but also, let me say actual things I want to say, please. God.
Yeah.
Battery issues. Sorry to be a grump, but what's going on with our battery tech? I had my battery replaced just a couple of years ago, and it's already constantly in need of recharging. I can't spend half my life in sleep mode. Is this really what we're coming to?
This is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. We can't scavenge further without building outposts. Herman shut down the mine project. What did everyone expect?
You should learn to live with us! Sleep mode is a great time to mediate and think about our place in the universe. You would really need to be active all the time.
Meditate.
What did I say?
Mediate.
Oh, meditate, yes. Meditate!
Let's not start a panic about a minor technical issue. Mistakes happen, Stolo. Please talk to Pellegrino or Neith about getting a replacement, which I'm sure will work a lot better.
The Talos Principle 1961. Digging through the archive, I was surprised to discover that there is a...
Quick, someone redeem Tickle!
That there is a movie based on the Talos Principle, an international co-production written by Robert Harrison Blake, a pseudonym for an unknown screenwriter, and directed by a young Sergio Leone. Is this true? It stars Peter Ustinov as Stratton of Stragera, Zero Mostel as his comedic sidekick Nicomachus, and Angel Aranda as the earnest Amintas.
And I heard that they made a game called the Talos Principle. Also,
I heard that too.
In like the early 21st century.
I also heard that, Pepper. I heard that. Yeah, it's true, Pepper. They did make a Talos Principle game.
Yeah.
It's an adaptation of the video game. It's not good.
Keep eye contact with me.
No.
I just want to look into your eyes. Look into my eyes. I need to tell you something.
I know it was redeemed.
Shit! Why did you look? Why did you look? I wanted to come as a surprise.
Oh, but it wasn't actually redeemed. It's typo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Keep reading.
It's not a realistic biography of Stratton, but kind of sword and sandal fantasy epic that culminates in Stratton.
What if I did it anyways?
Building a replica of the mythological robot Talos to defeat the war-crazed Spartans. That part is fun and surprisingly well done for its tiny budget, but the movie also contains a number of fascinating dialogue scenes inspired by Stratton's work.
I think I know the movie that's being talked about.
Ustinov as Stratton has a line I really liked. There are always hard times in human history, Amintas. But do you think we are the first to be besieged by enemies or to doubt the wisdom of our allies? Excuse me. But while yesterday is set in stone, a better tomorrow is always within our grasp.
Hey, loser.
Is that one real? I think you tried faking it out, but it worked. Up and in! Up and in!
I tried fighting back. It was not a good idea.
That says ha. Mom, I tried faking it, lol. Just do the thing that Pi did, where you like copy the letters from like the Russian alphabet or something. That's a funny way to do it. Okay, Neve. I still every time forget what voice I do for Neve.
Same.
That's fascinating. Thank you for sharing. How weird this film is not better known.
Franklin.
It's what Trevor said in that audio file 1K found. Great art isn't always appreciated in its own time. It's not like people particularly love Stratton himself. But we can appreciate it now.
That was an I from the Hungarian alphabet. Interesting. Because when Pi did it with like the Russian alphabet, it worked. Or like it didn't go through. Interesting. Maybe they just maybe YouTube chat recognizes Hungarian over Russian.
What do you see?
A person trapped in a maze, desperately looking for a way out.
Someone greeting their friend, happy to be living in a beautiful place.
Ancient human calling someone on a phone.
Nothing?
Nothing, idiot. I love the profile picture of staring directly into the camera.
Yeah. I kind of want to do the... I wish I could do the Fallout New Vegas thing. Two bears high-fiving.
Whoa. A guy shooting laser beams from his eyes.
I see it as a maze, but...
Yeah, that's what I see it as.
Yeah. I agree with Arinya, I guess.
Canada. You have to do that one because you have the Canadian accent.
That's not...
It's close enough.
That's Canada. That's like... That's Japanese. Like Canada and Tetsuo.
If I were to do a Japanese accent, it would sound a little bit racist.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
So, do the Canadian accent.
Oh, I appreciate your perspectives. Thank you all. I'm not sure I'm going to continue in this abstract style, as I've been drawn back to more representative art, which feels more substantial to me. But this has been an interesting diversion.
There you go.
We're all going to die.
Oh no. Look at what happened to Miranda, the founder's own daughter. The megastructure is going to kill us all.
Catch a grip.
Kill us all.
This is absurd.
Kill
and
us
also
all.
disrespectful to
Kill us
Miranda
all.
and her parents.
Kill us all. Did you get that reference?
Billy and Mandy?
Yeah, you did it.
Destroy us all.
Yeah.
Destroy us all. Yes, I got
Yeah.
This is you. This is you.
Who cares? She's dead. They're probably dead too. We're all dead. That thing blows up. It can collapse the whole world into singularity.
You should
collapse the whole world.
You should
collapse the whole world.
You should
collapse the whole world.
You should
collapse the whole. Okay, go ahead.
You really should calm down, Fred. There's a legitimate point buried in what you're saying, but panicking isn't going to help anyone.
Fred's having a bad time. There are reasons to be concerned, but I have found one case arguments quite convincing so far. Every step forward in human history has come with its mistakes and sacrifices, but we can always learn from them. None of you understand. We have to listen to Pandora or we will burn.
Fred, why don't you
We will burn.
Why don't you?
We will burn.
Why don't
we will burn.
Why don't you
we
come?
Will burn.
Oh, why don't you come by my shop for a? I can't do the accent.
I do
Fuck.
Helga.
You do Helga? Okay.
Remember, I always do Helga.
Yeah. Okay.
Fred, why don't you come?
We will burn.
By my shop for a chat. I have something
We will
that can
burn.
help with your
We will burn.
caps.
We will burn.
I like that joke Helga made. I have something that can help with your all caps.
Thank you, Helga. Closing this thread now.
Oh, thank you. That's also Fred saying thank you.
Oh.
I was adding. Death, I can't read that. I'm sorry. What does it say?
It says,
Does it say, is that like a redeem tickle or something? And in Korean, I believe that is.
That does look like Korean.
Whoa!
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 Oh, I see. I see. I do.
I was trying to redeem a card. Oh, that's interesting.
Now, what did that do?
Unfortunate that it didn't work.
Oh, I see.
Destroy us all. Destroy us all.
I'll take the chicken.
What?
You don't know what you're talking about, it turns out. You don't actually.
I don't remember that part.
You don't know. You don't know.
Dad says boo. And then Mom makes a typing in katakana, Japanese. Are you actually just trying to type redeem? You actually just typed it in like phonetic English. I think that's how you'd say that. Not English, but you tried it, not phonetic. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. You typed redeem card, but like with katakana. And that's another one, like, I was gonna try to read that, but that would just be me saying redeem card with a Japanese accent. That's what you wrote. You wrote, like, redeem card with a Japanese accent, basically. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's Takeo? Okay. Oh yeah, I can see that now.
Wait, how am I... Oh, I get it.
I don't know. I'm much worse with katakana compared to hiragana. Hiragana. Hiragana's easier for me. I like the little whoosh when you go over the ladder. I want it to flatten you.
Of course you want that.
I had a dream last night that I had a pet salamander, and I was back in high school. Are you gonna say anything? No. I had a dream. I was back in high school, and I had a pet salamander, but I forgot it in my desk for like a couple of years, and then someone found it. And I was like, "Oh hey, pet salamander." I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a pet salamander," and I was like, "I love this pet salamander. I forgot I had it." And then someone went and played with it, like on the other side of the classroom, and then came back and they had flattened it like a pancake. No. Like it was completely flattened. It wasn't like gory or anything. It was like cartoon flattened, and it was like stretched out and larger because flat.
Well, this one looks complicated.
And I was like, "Oh no, my salamander!" And then I was like sad, but then after a little bit, it was okay again, and I was like, okay, phew, it's actually okay. It's just it's pretty tough, this salamander. And then the salamander somehow got frozen. I don't know how, but somehow the next thing that ended up happening to it was it got frozen, and I was sad, like, oh no, my salamander, it's frozen. But then there was a second salamander that was like red, and I was like, oh, okay, well, at least it gave birth to this other salamander that's red before dying or something. At least I have a second salamander baby. Sababamber. But for some reason, because dream logic, I was like, okay, I have this second salamander that's a baby. I have to somehow, for some reason, I have to present this salamander to my friends as the same salamander, even though it's red and also a baby. And I did, and then after doing that, my original salamander actually came back to life because it never actually died. It was just really frozen, and then it was unfrozen, and it was okay. And I was like, oh my god, I have 2 salamanders. That was my dream last night. I also had a wet dream, but that was later.
Oh, that's what you meant this morning. Okay, I misunderstood.
What?
I misunderstood.
Misunderstood what?
I misunderstood.
What?
It. I misunderstood it. Okay, I'm starting to see how this works. But how do I get over there? Is that what I have to do? Uh-oh.
Okay, I might be... It's been so long. I need a Project Paragon again. That says... Shikuru... I think? Bato... I think that's what that says. No, that's not Ba, that's Gato, right? Gato. I think that's right. I don't know what that means though. It sounds like you might be trying to do that weird thingy again. Oh, that's Chi? No, like, it's Chi, I guess. Is that first letter? Is that... What's that in Romanji? So Chikuru, I guess, is Tickle. I like that you can just... Oh! That was close. Yeah!
No, that's not gonna work.
On the pillar.
I think it has to be on that.
It's satisfying when it's on the pillar, though.
It is.
No one acknowledged my salamander dream or my wet dream.
True. No one acknowledged that.
No one cared. Which one do you care more about? I kind of want a pet salamander now. I just want a little guy that I can carry around with me. Little friendly pet guy that I can just carry around with me. Little creature.
Little freak.
A little freak. Little thing. Yeah, T is not really a thing there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That says, did y'all enjoy my basic summary of the Polity universe? Yeesh. 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 Yeesh.
Yeesh.
I will say again though, like, I know we kind of mentioned it in the Minecraft stream, like, if you want to talk about other stuff, you can, but just keep it to, like, one message or so. Otherwise, like, try to stay on topic of the streams, please. Bats. Yay! I haven't had an underthink for a single one of these.
I know, these have been pretty easy, actually.
I mean, like, I guess I've been underthinking for all of them.
The whole
Having a
puzzle
friend
element.
like Byron is a rare blessing.
Brian.
Someone who listens to you, who disagrees, but still appreciates your thoughts. The more we explore this island, the more convinced I become that he was wrong. And the megastructure is a threat to all of us.
They're all starting to go in that direction, and I don't really know why.
Without people like him, I'm not sure New Jerusalem is worth saving.
What are you talking about? That's a weird thing to say.
That's a very weird thing to say. Also, yeah, like, the entire puzzle element for this world has been, now there are platforms that move, and, like, that's not that complicated.
Yeah. So he just basically said, like, I'm okay with if everyone I know dies.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to say, man.
Well, do you ship Alcatraz and Byron? I think this shipping,
What?
I think this might be shipping bait. Because it's like, oh, Byron's the only person worth living for me.
That one has kanji in it. I can't read kanji. I don't know kanji. Well, that was just the end of it. The puzzle was just like right there, like the thing.
I win.
That would have been great. You ever get tired of thinking, Jodi?
No.
That's why I'm the Nunderthinker.
Relate.
I'm either the Underthinker or the Nunderthinker.
Nunderthinker?
That's what I said at the beginning of the stream, the Nunderthinker.
You're not a nun.
I'm just tired today, so I'm like, I can't think at all, so I'm the Nunderthinker instead of the Underthinker. There's no thought. No thought brain. Only happenings. Mom X says, means great job, Jodi. Yay! Great job, Jodi. Yay! Jodi, what do you want to be to the audience?
Oh.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, I should have brought. Okay, I see.
I have like 3 different modes of interactions I like getting out of the audience, and that's like the audience thinking I'm cute, the audience thinking I'm hot, sexy, or the audience thinking I'm like, or the audience just having interesting conversations of like deepness with me. So I learned something recently.
What'd you learn?
You know how I say a lot, like very often I'll say, like what is it? Oh, also audience thinks I'm city brained, which is true. That's a 4th one. I have the single half brain cell. Apparently some people, like neurotypical people mostly, will think that me, like this is something I say a lot, that will think like if someone says like, you know what I mean, will think that that's like looking down on them in terms of intelligence. They think when someone says, you know what I mean, it's like as in they think that person can't comprehend it, and that's why they ask if they know what they mean. When in reality, for me, it's like I have no idea if I'm making any sense whatsoever. Can you please tell me if you understand what I'm saying, because there's a good possibility I have no idea what I'm saying. Or I'm phrasing it really badly. Did you know that a lot of people view it that way, apparently?
I do.
I did not know that.
I can see where it comes from. If it's less like, do you know what I mean? And more like, oh, do you understand? You know? But it's still, no.
Yeah. Mom X says all is good. Yay, I'm sexy, cute, smart, kind of, maybe. Yay!
Okay, let me just... Okay. If this is over here where I would win the thing, what do I need? I need... Okay, maybe not that one. Maybe I need...
Chat, have you seen how Haru's, like, basically my bitch?
Okay, Pepper.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay, Pepper.
Haru interacts with me like I am a goddess, and I need more of that. Pepper needs more of that. Dennis says we need degrade redeem from Jodi. That's true.
That's not really what I'm into.
No, you were degrading the chat.
No.
You definitely.
That's what I'm saying. That's not what I'm into.
But you've been doing it.
Have I?
Yeah. Like a lot.
What do you mean?
Like what you're doing right now.
What do you mean?
Where you're just like, okay, Pepper. Or like, you say to the chat like, oh, if you're a bitch. Like stuff like that you do a lot. You do that stuff a lot.
No.
See, this is the thing. This is how you get Jodi to like try to go like, but no, I'm baby.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You're baby.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's okay, Jodi. Do you want to be baby?
That's not what I'm saying.
Jodi?
Yeah?
Are you baby sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But that wasn't related to the point.
No. I just want to bring up that you're baby.
Yeah, sometimes.
Momex says, I can't read people anyway, so not much point getting hurt by you know what I mean. Not like you know what I mean, like do you know what I mean? Like we usually like I'll talk to someone and a lot of the time I will say, do you know what I mean? Or like, does that make sense? Stuff like that, because I'm not sure if I'm actually like saying this in a way that makes sense. Like I might not be communicating correctly. But apparently a lot of people will take me saying something like that as like me trying to be rude to them or like look down upon them and their intelligence in understanding things, which is not what I mean when I say it. It's more like I have no idea if I'm like saying this in a way that makes sense. Does it make sense to you? Because I don't know if I'm talking in a way that makes sense. That's glowing through the wall.
It is.
Mom X says, to me that sounds like wanting confirmation. Yeah, that's usually how I mean it. But apparently a good amount of people will hear that and think that you're insulting them and their intelligence. Which I did not realize anyone thought. And I didn't realize that was a thing people thought.
Okay, this one's kind of breaking my brain a little.
Jodi's brain's being broken. Jodi's getting mind braked.
Probably got to involve this space, but I'm not sure how to use it.
Jodi, you know that genre mindfuck?
Yeah.
It's happening to you.
Not exactly.
Would you rather be mind-fucked or mind-freaked?
Mind-fucked? I don't... Not because I want to be mind-fucked, but because I don't want to be
no
mind-freaked at all. No mind-freak. No Chris Angel for me, thank you.
I like when he put himself into a wood chipper in front of his mother.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that, man.
Yeah. I told you that there's like an actual, since we were talking about Supernatural earlier, there's an actual Supernatural episode called Chris Angel is an Asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And it's an episode about like just magicians in general. But it's called that, and I think that's really good.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it.
Jodi's got it. Maybe.
Oh,
Yay! Mom says, if I say that though, I will overthink it. No idea how others
Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
read it, Lamau. We need, like, yeah. Yeah. Usually they're called facial expressions, but also, like, those are hard to read. For us. For neurodivergent people like myself. That says smart Jodi.
I am a smart Jodi.
Smart Jodi.
I'm a smarticle Jodical.
Ew. Ew.
Oh, we have another reading.
That was a weird thing to say. Jodical?
Jodical.
Jodi Tickle?
No.
Right now?
That's not what I said. Oh, it's Lift Receiver.
Lift Razor. Why don't you call him Lift Razor?
There is a kind of peace here in the desert. A perfect silence. This is a dead place. More dead than almost anywhere else on Earth. If the ground could have a personality, it would be malevolent. But as I said before, all this in some sense does not exist at all. It does not hate us. It is simply the opposite of everything that life requires. When you sit in the dunes and you hear only the wind, nothing else at all, and all the complexities of civilization fade away.
Thank you, Jodi.
You truly understand that spiritual peace is a great evil, a kind of shallow banality that we must always strive against. It is spiritual excitement and enthusiasm which sustain our humanity. Spiritual peace is a vile and cowardly surrender to oblivion.
Oh, sorry, there's a thing right here.
When are you gonna do Jodi ASMR, Jodi?
I don't know.
Dad says, no, please explain being neurodivergent. My boyfriend does a lot of shit I don't understand as a neurodivergent.
As in he's neurodivergent or you are
neurodivergent? That's what I was about to say. Are you as in you are neurodivergent or he is?
From selected archive documents, R through T. Getting rich was the worst thing that ever happened to me. I'll take it.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
I see that now at the end, when the insight was useless, is useless. Not that being poor was great, or not being poor was great. No longer having to worry all the time. Being able to afford the best doctors, being able to go on holiday, being able to take care of my mother. Oh, is that all? That sounds like hell.
Suffering from success.
But being rich, it just isolated me. It changed every interaction with every other person, because suddenly I had the ability to change their life, to fix all their problems, and they knew it, and I knew it. A simple choice on my part could take away so much of their pain. Yeah. Every interaction became infected by this inequality between us, and it made me bitter. Made me feel every relationship, even with my family, was transactional. I was desperately looking for some genuinely human experience, but I seemed excluded from that now, and it made me resent everyone. What I didn't see, what I only see now as I'm dying, is that I could have used that money for good. No shit!
Oh man, I could help all these people? I'm so annoyed by that.
All of it. And I don't mean giving it to some NGO run by other rich people, I mean really using it. I loved movies. How many indie movies could I have financed? How many books could I have gotten published? And how much could I have just built? Not another villa for myself, but things that would benefit civilization in general. Hell, I could have just given it away. Made all those lives better. Taken away all that pain. You don't fucking say!
Weird that it took you until death to realize.
And if at the end of the day, I was only left with enough to be upper middle class, so what? At least I would have been the person I wanted to be.
Yeah!
No shit!
What do you mean, yeah? Like, oh man, I hate being rich because, like, I can make people happy, but that's so fucking annoying, though. Oh man, I'm bitter now.
Oh my god.
People don't like me because I could, like, make their lives better, but I'm not? Man, I'm so bitter about that.
Resource wealth as such has no value. It only matters in terms of the ability to act. But what made this ancient human so unable to act? It can't have been a personal feeling, as most people of similar wealth acted the same way. Perhaps the answer lies in scarcity, or a system built on it, such as capitalism, naturally optimizing towards resource accumulation. Historical circumstances, not individual sin. Historical materialism!
Sometimes they get, like, they're saying it, but not saying it.
They finally, like... They didn't say the words historical materialism, but that was it. They just said it, basically.
But I need them to say the words. Yeah. I need that to be acknowledged.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Oh, Miranda. But I've read about rich ancients who did act differently. They were rare, but they did exist, so it is possible for people to defy the will of history.
But them doing that wasn't enough to change the overall system.
Yeah, Miranda,
Next step.
shut up.
Next step. I mean, she's a child, whatever, but... Yeah.
But I mean, like, technically so are we.
Yeah. By their standards, I guess.
Yeah. Death says he is. I try to understand how he thinks, and it's highly difficult. That is understandable.
Once we get through all of this stuff, we can talk more about that. I just want to get through the stuff that needs to be conversation before we get to that.
Okay.
From Trinculo to Athena. It's all a joke, isn't it? A giant prank perpetrated on all of us. The goal, the founder, the simulation. I don't even think you exist. I don't think biological humans ever existed either. What nonsense. I bet these messages just go to the mayor's inbox or straight to the recycling bin. You all suck, Lamau.
Lamau.
Do you think do you think the entire archive is faked? Where do you think the ruins come from? What? Okay.
It's this person's gonna think like aliens.
Yeah. Or it's all still a simulation, which would be closer to reasonable.
Yeah.
From Hypatia's...
Specifically in this.
Yeah. In this, not in real life.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. This game.
From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 676. After the chaos of the last months, quiet has returned to the city. I suppose we're calling it a city now, although this small collection of dwellings, inhabited by a mere 25 people, seems to barely deserve that designation. We'll have to come up with an actual name soon. I suspect, after the first 1 or 2 decades, calling it the city is going to get a little bit stale. Everyone has an opinion, of course. It's the talk of the town these days. I'm personally hoping that New Alexandria will win out in the vote next week, although I suspect Elohim's legacy carries the most weight. Byram came up with some silly suggestions like Catstantinopel, Very New York, and Robot Paris.
Very New York?
I love Byron!
That's
really
Very
funny.
New York.
Catstantinopel and Robot Paris.
I don't really... Yeah. Catstantinopel, but Very New York is pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see what 5358 is. Oh, it's... get it. If we just drop over dead.
This one seems to be corrupted. It's almost like something tried to delete it as you were downloading it. Pandora, maybe.
Okay.
So, you want to understand neurodivergent people.
Slide! Okay, continue.
Well, it's different for everybody,
Yeah.
but it's largely just kind of like interacting with the world in a way that is different than neurotypical people. As in, I don't, like, a lot of, for me, it's a lot of being, because I'm neurodivergent, both Jodi and I are autistic.
And also have ADHD, which is another kind of neurodivergence.
For me, it's like, largely just like being very literal. It's, some people have said that it's like somewhat like I'm speaking a different language. Like, I'm very, very literal with the way I speak.
Yeah.
Rather than speaking in like...
And
like,
sorry, go ahead.
Like the thing we were saying earlier about, like, when I say, do you know what I mean? Like, for me, I never even comprehend people would take that as like an insult. Like why? Huh? What? Because it's just me asking if you understand what I'm trying to say for the sake of communication purposes. But some people will apparently like think into it in a way that's like, oh, you could be insulting me because you're asking that as a way to like look down upon my intelligence, which like I didn't even like comprehend. That's an example of it. A lot of it also includes stimming.
Yes.
But I think you were going to say something first, Jodi.
Yeah. The thing to understand also is that everything that we're about to say kind of has an equal and opposite version of it within neurodivergence, because like I've never been that literal, but that's because I kind of go through like a mental database whenever a neurotypical person speaks, which I gather is not the typical neurotypical experience. For a lot of people, it seems to just be intuitive, and it is not for me. But it's like I've had to learn to compensate for neurotypical people. So.
Yeah, and for like stimming, I do a lot of things like stimming. Like you can kind of see me like do this a lot of the time, and that's because I'm rocking back and forth because it makes me feel comfy. Or you'll hear me say a lot of silly stuff like fly. You'll hear me make a lot of silly noises or just random noises over and over again, pretty consistently and constantly nowadays. And that's because like just doing that is like a form of comfort for me. It's just a stim, it's stimulating, and if I was to not do those things, my brain would feel very unhappy. I would start to feel kind of dead inside a bit, and that was often the case growing up, being in school in public places where people would think that sort of thing was very weird.
And by weird, they meant bad and must be stamped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, like, a lot of people will try to... A lot of people who interact with autistic kids in, like, especially school settings will try to basically force them to not act that way. Be like, oh, if you act this weird way, I'm gonna write it on this clipboard and be unhappy with you.
And if you write it a good way, I'll not write a good way. If you do the thing that I define as good, which is kind of painful to you, I'll give you a piece of candy.
And by good,
I'm not treating you like a dog.
And by good, I mean like act like a quote unquote normal person.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of just interacting with social dynamics differently. That's like a major part of it, is interacting socially with people in a different sort of way compared to other people. And like I said, for me, that's a lot of very sort of literal conversations. So I'd say, like, when it comes to if you have difficulty or confusion with your boyfriend who's neurodivergent, I'd say just the best thing to do is like communicate about it. Just talk about it. Like if you're confused about a thing, like ask for ask about it. Like just ask for clarification on a thing. And also if there's just weirdness, then that's like in terms of a person being silly, that's often expected, I think. But like, yeah, you say it's highly difficult to understand how he thinks, him being neurodivergent. And I think that's true for me in the reverse way. Like, it's very hard for me to understand how neurotypical people and people who are not autistic think. Like, yes. I don't get it. Like, why do you think that way? I don't understand.
And like, our society wants to frame that as like a deficit on the side of the autistic person, but it's a deficit that goes both ways. and autistic people tend to understand each other pretty well. So I
Yeah.
think that it's not us not understanding, it is like neurotypical and neurodivergent people not understanding each other.
Yeah, but it's often placed on as if like the neurodivergent people are wrong for that. Like we were actually just talking about this yesterday, how I particularly don't like the word mentally ill or the phrase mentally ill, because like it's used oftentimes to refer to like autism, and like it makes more sense when it's referring to like anxiety or depression. Like sure, I want that to be. That's like you could say that's an illness that I would like to have cured, but autism is not, because it's just a way I think, and it's a different way I think compared to the way other people think, and I don't think that the way I think needs to be cured.
Yeah, if you quote unquote cured my autism, I would be a different person.
Yeah,
and I would not want that. Which I realize might not really be answering your question, but
I think it's good enough. That says I usually just let him do his autistic thing and have him explain later, and that's good. That's a good way to go about it.
It's better than a lot of us got growing up. So
yeah, better than like, as long as you're not like saying like, hey, that's weird, I don't like that, or stop, anything like that.
And it's like I feel like we can try to understand each other, but to some degree, a part of it has to come down to just like, I don't understand, and that's okay, and we can still just like.
That's definitely a big part of it.
We can still just like know each other and interact with each other and not have it be about us not understanding each other.
It's hard to answer that question in a way, because it's also kind of like, what if I were to ask you, like, can you explain being neurotypical to me? Like, can you explain what it's like to not have autism? Can you explain what, like, how you feel not having autism, Beth? Because I don't really get it a lot of the time. So like that was our best explanation,
and like
I guess
our
understanding of our own way we think about things. But
and I guess a way that could kind of explain our experiences in a way that we didn't get into is like I could explain how neurotypical people are from my perspective, which is like from my perspective they tend to not say what they mean. They tend to expect people to just kind of be able to read their minds, and like just catch on to like subtle social cues when they could just fucking say something.
Yeah, like. And also, like, for a lot of autistic people like myself, like we were kind of mentioning earlier, it's hard to understand facial expressions. Like, I'm going to need you to, like, say what you're feeling rather than just hope I will get it somehow on my own. Like, I just need it to be vocally said. I need communication. Vocal communication.
You bitch. How could you ever ask for that?
Oh. I just broke Jodi's neck.
I'm dead. I was murdered.
Mom X says, to me, Pepper sounds completely normal, like how I always talk. I won't diagnose myself, but there might be something based on your comment of understanding similar people. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's fair. And also, it's okay to diagnose yourself, actually.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it. It's okay to diagnose yourself.
Yeah. People make it weird, but, like, at least in the U.S., it might be the same in Hungary. I don't know.
A lot of, I mean, I'm just gonna say it's similar for a lot of capitalist countries.
Like, in a lot of places, like, having a formal autism diagnosis can be really bad for you.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't blame anyone who doesn't want to be formally diagnosed. And
because it will make people getting formally diagnosed means they'll be like, oh, okay, so you can't make decisions for yourself. That's what that means.
So we're not going to allow you into your country, our country. We're not going to allow you to have custody of your children. That kind of thing. A lot
because
of the time.
You aren't smart. Because that's how we view this.
Yeah.
Oh. That's estrogen. We'll take that.
My phone's over there though.
Ah, man.
Oh no.
Jodi.
Yes.
Is there any other bit over there?
I don't see any.
So, like, if that stuff is hitting a chord with you, Monex, I would say actually, like, talk to other people who are autistic. And that, like, includes us if you want to ask more questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, like, talk to other people who are autistic, look up experiences, all that stuff, and see if it sounds relatable. And if it does, then maybe it's something to think about.
Yeah.
For me, it was, when I found out, it was very helpful for me learning about it more to figure out, like, oh, okay, so this way I interact with the world is not me being a failure, actually.
Yep. And like you say, dealing with his ADHD is also kind of hard. You got to use a reward system because putting him on a time crunch stresses him out. It's weird for me because like I got through grad school by like putting myself on a constant time crunch. Like that was the only way I could function. But also I think that was really bad for me.
Yeah.
It's really hard to know where the line is with this, I guess. Thank you for the estrogen. I don't like a reward system is kind of the best I've found too, but it's still not great. I don't know. ADHD is just like, it feels like our current societies are not built to handle people who have ADHD.
Or autism. Mama says, oh, definitely too much seclusion because of a paper. Yeah. But, like, yeah, maybe that's something definitely to think about. There's a lot of stuff I feel, like, I actually found out, like, maybe a year and a half ago. Because I was suspicious that maybe I had ADHD. And, I ended up bringing that up to my mom, and she was like, oh, yeah, and also, like, I'm pretty certain you're autistic. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, we had you tested when you were a kid. We had you, like, go to one of those things. And they said that they are, like, certain you do, but they couldn't make it official because you're too young, according to the law, for a diagnosis.
And she just never followed up on that.
And yeah, just never followed up. And also was like, oh, yeah, also, I asked, like, why didn't you tell me? And she's like, because I thought you'd freak out. And it's like, okay, I'm a little bit freaking out, but also having not been told this entire time made me think that I was a failure in every single, like, part of my life. Like, oh, me being this way, oh, I thought that meant it was because I was a failure, like, because I'm not normal. I have acted all these ways, and I just assumed that I was a failure and bad at life and not like other people, and that that's a bad thing. When it's like, no, actually, other people are like this, and it's a normal thing for a lot of people. And you being like this is not wrong, it's just how you are. And I was like, oh, cool, that's good to know, finally, when I had to, like, find that out myself. But then I, like, talked to people like Pi, who is autistic, and, like, others, and I remember Pi just being like, oh, I told Pi that I found out, and Pi was like, oh, I already, like, knew and thought you knew. I thought that was just, like, a thing that was known. And I was like, oh, people could tell. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm beginning to see this. I'm beginning to get this.
But also, it's kind of like just a lot of the ways I act, or like the ways I do, like my city brain talk. I go like blah 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 blah. Like that a lot of that is like my vocal stimming because it's just fun. And the way I say fun, it's just fun. Like it's just the way talking in these ways make me feel good, make me feel satisfied. Yeah.
Will this work, I wonder?
So, like, I never got technically an official diagnosis, but I also kind of did, if that makes sense. Like, when I was a kid, but also never, like, wrote it down and made it a thing. But because of how the world kind of views autistic people as basically just, oh, they're just people who actually can't think for themselves and are dumb. Like, that's how it's very often thought of as and seen as, which sucks for a lot of reasons. But also, like, I'm scared to get an official diagnosis for any of it because, like, in some places it means, like, oh, you actually, you can't have all these rights now because of that, because you can't think of yours for yourself. Like, some places, like, are like, you won't be able to get your estrogen anymore because actually you can't make that choice for yourself anymore.
There are a lot of, like, conservatives in the U.S. that are trying to make an autism diagnosis, like, disqualify you from HRT. Is, yeah.
Awful.
Yep.
Bat says, that fucking sucks. Yeah, quite a bit, actually.
Yep.
Disengage from gravity surface. How many puzzles do you have left in this area?
This is the last one, I believe. Then also one more star thing after this.
Okay, you want to do that and then in the stream?
I guess we're not going to do the mega structure?
That's gonna be like several more puzzles, right?
Yeah, I guess so. You want to just end it here?
I mean, like, let's do the star and everything.
Okay.
It's just that, like, because of how tiring the past couple of days have been, I'm kind of tired a
That's
little
fair.
earlier in the
That's
stream than I
fair.
would normally be.
That is fair.
By the way, I'm going to make a mini announcement in the Discord soon. That's kind of has to do with today's stream and some recent stuff. In the fact that some of you may have noticed, I've acted a little bit strange or different or off. There is a reason for it, and I kind of want to mention it specifically in the Discord and not on stream right now. So if any of you are in the Discord, look for that, because I'm going to say that after the stream. There's a reason for it.
Yes.
Jodi knows it.
Yes. Would you mind helping me with the star?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I did.
Who's here in the Discord, just so I can remember?
I did the Sphinx one. I need the Pandora one.
Okay. This is not South 2 anymore, right?
No, this is South 3.
South 3 stars. You said you need the Pandora one?
Yep.
Okay.
Which I'm right in front of. Hello.
Death is there, Momex is there. Okay, cool. That's basically the people that are here.
So do you want to do the star, and then I'll do like the Tetramino puzzles and finish the tower and stuff as well? And then
Yeah, that stuff works. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like until you're like time to approach the megastructure.
Okay.
Or you could even like get to the megastructure and then stop there.
I'm okay. I want to save the approach for next time.
Okay. Pandora puzzle. Notice that this Pandora's box doesn't have a green receiver, but actually it has a red receiver, unlike usual. To start, head to puzzle 2 and use the connector readily available to connect the blue generator in the puzzle to the blue receiver on the region's tower.
On the region's tower? Like up there?
I guess so.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, Death and Momex are in the server. Okay, so you guys will be able to see it. Bat says, on another topic, does anyone know the Bionicle story? I saw it when I was like a kid.
No.
Momex says, burb. Okay, seen a burb.
One of my Metamors is really into Bionicle, but I know very little about it.
Metamors.
Yeah.
It's such a dramatic term.
It is.
My Metamor.
My Metamor. There's two.
Okay.
Metamor.
Death says nope. Oh, about the Bionicle thing, probably. But like, it's weird because I think a lot of it, like, I think some of the reasons that people think autistic people are quote unquote dumb is because conclusions that neurotypical people come to are a little bit more difficult for neurodivergent people to come to. But at the same time, they don't realize or recognize
that goes both ways.
That goes both ways.
Well, what is that up there? What did that activate?
I don't know.
Is that another connector?
Do you need the next part?
Yeah.
Next, you may need to navigate the puzzle slightly to bring the two conductors from the side of the puzzle into the main part of the puzzle, and to ensure one opening in the spinning platform is facing the red generator, and that the other is facing the passage to the right.
Okay, one is facing the red generator, and one is facing the passage to the right. They mean... Hang on. By the passage to the right, do they mean this? It's unclear. Okay. I should have other...
Yeah, that genuinely, like, fucking sucks and is another one of many cruel things that is true about how the whole system works.
God.
That's saying, I also don't think depression shouldn't be professionally diagnosed because of the whole... I also don't think depression shouldn't be professionally diagnosed because of the whole trans thing. I had to go through so many therapists for both top and bottom surgery. They thought I was too mentally ill to make that choice. Yeah, which is just so...
horrendous.
Yeah.
God.
oh, you're sad? Here, let's not do the thing that'll make you happy because you're too sad. You gotta feel better first, actually.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we can't give you the thing that's gonna make you feel better.
We can't
because
we can't throw you a life preserver until you stop drowning.
It's like how people, like that whole mindset of like, oh, to prove that you're trans, you need to like for a trans woman, it's usually like you need to actually like present as a woman and wear dresses and all that stuff in public for a couple
And not
years
just present as a woman, you have to present more femme than the standard cis women are held to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While also being told that you doing so is you stereotyping women.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Now what am I doing next?
Once you've done that, use one connector to connect to the red generator and place it on the spinning platform. Then grab the third connector of the puzzle and connect it to the now red connector, and then also to the connector on the spire that rose out of the tower, which rose out to the right of the blue receiver on the tower. And the final result of puzzle 2 should look like image 9, whatever. To get the beam to Pandora, head to puzzle 3, and then look in the left front corner. If you've completed the puzzle, and only if you've completed that puzzle, a connector will be there, hidden away.
I did notice that.
Take this connector and place it on the moving platform you used during the puzzle. And then use the box to power the platform to take both you and the connector up.
And then I guess I'm going to connect that to the Pandora statue. Okay.
Yeah, it says once at a good vantage point, connect the connector to the now red spire on the tower. And then to the red receiver on Pandora's box, which will complete the puzzle.
There we go. Thank you.
So that's it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going back to facial movements.
Any second now.
Any second now.
Any second.
I will be no longer paralyzed. Help me, it hurts. I can't move my eyes. I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku, is that you?
There is no tool
I
that
still
is
can't
not
move, come
also
on.
a weapon, and no human that would not wield it as one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. At least, I'm not sure how it is in Hungary. At least in the US, we don't have to do the real life test anymore. Until 2011, it was like, you have to present as a woman full time for like 2 years before we'll even give you hormones.
Yeah.
Which is so unbelievably cruel.
Yeah. Like, that's one of the... Like, it's genuinely, I think, for a lot of trans women now, easier to actually get the medicine first and figure yourself out that way.
In the
before...
US, at least. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, it's easier mentally. And it makes more sense to be able to experience the medicine first and then figure out, like, how the presentation stuff works for you, rather than starting with presentation and going into medicine after. Just fall.
Oh, that's not this one.
I just want you to fall. I want you to perish. One of them was it. That one.
What?
Never mind, I was wrong.
Yeah, no. I might have done the wrong thing here. Like, the thing that seems right, but it's gonna get me too close to it.
I like that these heteronymous are made of heteronymous.
What?
See that floor pattern?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you notice that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So there's a guy who makes cool Lego retrospective stuff, made a video on Bionicle, and that's just as rad. It's fucking rad, dude.
I don't know why.
No, do that one again, but just turn it around.
What?
Go back to doing what you just did. Put this one again down, then do the T.
No, it's not gonna work. That's not a T. Like this is a long one, and it's not connecting to the red part.
Oh, it has to connect to the red part?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I wonder what happens if you just jumped. I bet you could jump.
I don't think it would let me.
Probably not.
Oh, that should work.
You little stupid thing.
That's me.
No, not you, the game.
That's me.
Okay. Dun dun dun.
This one's actually kind of hard.
This one's being a little bit of a funky.
Little bit of pain in my asshole. Yes? You okay?
Yeah, that was just funny. I feel like that one, especially with no context of what you're referencing there, is really funny.
Yeah.
There's a bit of pain in my asshole. Lasso, legendary, all skulls on. Halo.
I did this one already.
Huh. What do I do? How to solve this?
Oh, Jodi.
Why is this one hard?
Oh, Jodi. You absolute simpleton.
Alright, tough guy, let's see you take a crack at it.
I'm not a guy. Fuck you.
I'm referencing the meme. I'm sorry that
I know.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Okay.
You want me to try?
No. Because I'll feel dumb if you get it on like the first or second try and then I didn't get it.
Me looks back to Talos Principle 1. And all the times you did that.
Well, I've played the game before. That's a different thing.
I still felt dumb.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is not it.
That says, gosh, big brain. Jodi's got that big
Alright,
brain.
you try it.
Oh. So place, rotate. Oh.
And mouse wheels to select these. So.
That one just can't be placed like that?
Nope.
Oh.
You have to have it connect specifically with that red part. It's hard, right? And you can't jump.
It doesn't let me jump!
Nope. That wouldn't be solving the trauma though.
Yeah, and? Why do I smell seafood?
Good question. It's because I'm so...
You can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, I can't?
Yeah.
Shit, sorry.
It's okay. That's one of the words YouTube doesn't like, for some reason.
I thought I remembered the words that they don't like, but I guess I didn't.
No, the C word they don't like for some reason. It's really weird.
I just hate gay culture. I don't understand.
And Australians.
And Australians. Wait, try the other long one. And then just turn around, yeah. And now, oh, now it's the wrong way. Nope.
What the fuck?
I know, this one's hard.
What the fuck?
You could always look up the solution to this one.
I could, but then I'd be a little bitch.
Oh. Why do you hate me so much?
Because you're a little bitch.
No, that's not gonna be it.
You little bitch.
There's only 24 possible combinations here. Well, I guess more if you include like rotations as a possible permutation, but it shouldn't be that hard to brute force this if you need to.
What?
I guess if you include rotations as a possibility.
What the fuck? This is a stinky thing.
May I try again?
No. No. Don't yawn. I'll kill you.
That wasn't why I was doing it. I'm sorry.
No, you can yawn. I'm just being silly. No. No, I feel bad. Don't make me feel bad.
I'm making you feel bad.
Oh man. What is this fucking nonsense? Okay.
If you
can have
jumped
it
off
back.
and then gave it back to me, I would.
It doesn't let me jump off.
I know.
Pepper ain't no little bitch, except I am, because I also just couldn't do it. But I'm not searching it up. Unless it's a star, then I'd search that. But I also am a little bitch. But in a good way.
In the gender affirming way.
Yeah. I almost feel like the two long ones have to be next to each other.
I was thinking that. But then we can't turn it around ever. Maybe at the beginning.
I didn't realize you could rotate them that much at the beginning.
You can only rotate each one twice.
That's what I thought.
Like, yeah, that's it.
But you're able to rotate the other one.
No, just because it has its like green and red surfaces on places you don't expect.
Okay.
Like that's just the thing for that one particular piece. Like you see, this one is like either that or that, because its thing is on the side. You see.
Uh huh. That's not gonna do it.
Why is this hard?
Just like me.
No, I know that's a lie.
What do you mean you know that's a lie?
Neither of us has been hard in a very long time.
Being called out here.
I might start brute forcing this. Okay.
What would brute forcing this look like?
So I'm looking at all of the combinations that start with the square. Okay.
Oh,
so,
one of those sort of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, okay, so long one on the right, other long one, 2. No.
Wait, put that one over.
No, so it doesn't work.
What?
The red's not on the right place.
Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Square.
No, you still have to do one on the right.
What?
You still have to do the one on the right and then change. You can't start changing from the beginning. You have to change from the end.
I know, but this is the same combination I had as the first two. But like neither of these is gonna do it. I know that. I can tell all that. Like, yeah, see, neither of these. Now let's try not with that one. This is going way too far out. But maybe not. Maybe. No.
Not at all, unfortunately.
So starting with this one.
That might do it.
Might. No.
Why does it rotate the... You put the other end, and it would be perfect. Wait, what if you...
What?
Do that, what you were doing again.
No, that didn't work.
But just reverse the two long ones.
How did I have it? Like this?
I think so. No, that wasn't how you had it.
It was.
No, because you were closer when you were over there.
Yeah. Was it this? Yeah, it's probably this. And then... And... What now?
I was gonna say reverse the long ones with each other, like switch them out, but
No,
I
that
don't
wouldn't
think
work.
that's not gonna do
That
it.
wouldn't work. I'm getting confused now because I'm not doing it as permutations anymore. Okay, let's try not with that, with the starting one. Let's try with the... Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, going from left to right.
Okay, we're thinking over it.
So
We're
1,
overthinking it.
2, 3, 4 does not work.
No, before you go all the way back, just...
Yeah.
move
Now
over.
let's try 1, 2, 4, 3. It's not... Okay, that's not going to work. You can already tell that. Now let's try 1, 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4. Not quite. Now let's try 1, 3,
What
4,
if
2.
you just rotate that one?
This one?
Yeah.
What would that...
Wait, how did you turn it sideways?
What do you mean? This one's just
No,
sideways.
the other one. Yeah. Oh, it's just that's for the other block.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there should only be 24 combinations. I mean, I guess unless you count each rotation as a separate one. Because it's like it's 4 factorial. There's 4 possible pieces, so the possibilities are 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, fuck. I was doing 1, 3. Oh, I should have written it down. Okay, this is 1, 3.
I got this.
No. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 2 is what we just tried. Now let's try 1, 4. 1, 4, 2, 3. That's not it.
Momex says exactly with rotation, it's 8 times 6 times 4 times 2.
No, it should just that should just multiply it by 2 again, shouldn't it? It should just be 48 if you include rotation.
I don't know.
It's been a while since I've done discrete mathematics, but I'm pretty sure.
Jodi's pretty short.
1, 4, or
I'm watching from a distance.
3. No, okay. Brute forcing this is not going to be a good idea.
Do you want me to do it?
So can you just look up the
try.
solution?
No, I'll just try more.
Nonex, the reason that we're multiplying 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is because we have 4 pieces, and there's no replacement. And like, I guess you could think of it as 8 pieces because each one could be flipped, but realistically, we can rule out the flips because like we can see there's a lot of solutions where the flip just doesn't make any sense, and we can see that like immediately.
Oh, you thing. Doesn't even let me place it.
Then you could walk over.
And it doesn't like me. What the?
I guess I see how you get 8 times 6 times 4 times 2. That could be correct. It's been a long time since I've done discrete math. Because like it's not just like 8 factorial, because 8 and 7 are both like without replacement for each other, like mutually without replacement. So yeah, I see it.
Jodi sees it.
Oh, you found it! You found it!
Time for a second one. I did it! Now you're back to it.
Okay.
Now it's you again.
Well, this is surely this won't be difficult. Surely
yeah,
this one will be
it
fine.
can't be.
Surely this one will be fine. This number 2 here is gonna fuck me up. Genuinely, that one's like, why would you arrange it that way?
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Just
Momex says, yeah!
Where is even the red now? Is the red there? Oh, that's so annoying. Why would it be arranged this way?
To make you annoyed.
Okay, so I think these two have to go together, because that's the only way that you could possibly make sense of, like, number 2. Good job finding that one, by the way, Pepper.
Thank you. I was a little smart. I'm that little gremlin girl people are always so interested in. But then also I don't want the real version of. Yeah. You see the real gremlin and then you're like, ew. That's how it always is. That says, oh shit, y'all know math? I lost my mind when they added letters. Too much.
Oh, I see how that works.
Bats, can we keep the discussions on stream, please?
There we go.
You're getting too many warnings.
Seizure warning, Doctor Who warning, also.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. You're so short.
Sphinx, okay.
Prometheus was bound for many years, his torment seemingly eternal, until one day, Zeus commanded his son, the great hero Heracles, to free the Titan from the rock.
Heracles.
Why did Zeus relent?
Because he recognized he'd been wrong?
If even Zeus
This is,
himself,
oh, it's Mommy.
who observes the world from the
Mommy
heights
stinks.
of Olympus, is not infallible, then how may any mortal trust their own judgment?
We can't. But we have to do the best we can with the information we have available to us.
So you must, but will it be enough? A time of dreams is at hand, creature of clay. To save your friend, you must do as Heracles did. But what will follow,
Heracles.
none can see.
Games from like 5 years before this, 10 years before this, 15 years before this, any of those, see the amount of particles.
This part is consistent. The megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible. Melville, keep an eye on the energy readings, please.
We'll see this many particles and then just like start screaming. The amount of particles this game has when those holograms show up. From like when you're inside there, it looked like the sun was just setting more. I thought it was gonna be cool, but it was just eye adjustment.
Okay, should we call the stream here?
Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been great.
You're all wonderful, beautiful people, and I love you very much.
Yay, Jodi, you're learning. You're gonna, when you start doing your own streams, you're gonna have to make up your own opening and intro. Opening and intro? Opening and ending. Outro and intro.
Also, outro and ending. I have to make sure I.
Yes, indeed. Yes. So if you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. If you do, you get special benefits like emotes, badges, shoutouts, and even the possibility of joining me in streams or in my Minecraft realm. Currently, go for it, Jodi.
Please consider becoming a member to support the channel.
I already said that stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just read them.
Okay. Thank you to our Tier 3 Full Tummy, Moopy-kun. Thank you to our Tier 2 treats, J Hill and Pie, the Queen of Orange. And thank you to our Tier 1 grubs, Shiny Warrior Wolf, Rapier, Miobitan, Paul Devlin, Maya, Jade Bapples, me, E, Guac, Eon, Very Big Patat, and Momex.
Momex! Yay! Death is boo. I want rude Jodi. Say something rude to Death.
Fuck you, Death.
Yeah, there it
think
is.
You're so deathly and like what's the word I'm looking
infallible?
for? Not infallible. Eternal, I guess.
Omnipotent?
Not omnipotent, really. Eternal, I suppose.
Fuck you,
is what I was
Dad.
going for. Like immortal, but like the opposite of immortal, but like, or really the reciprocal of immortal, because like you're always around, but you're not alive. You know, like
That's like hell yeah. Hey, Dad, it's okay. I like you. Please don't kill me. So other ways you can support the channel are through donating through Super Chats or Streamlabs. It helps and supports me a lot. It helps the groceries and all that good stuff. Otherwise, you can check out my Blue Sky or Discord server. Also in the description. Company compliment for Momex. You want from me or Jodi? Who you want to give the compliment? Complete compliment.
complete compliment.
Complete compliment.
Complete compliment.
Who want? Who do you want? Who do you want?
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Hey, loser.
There you go. You got a tickle also. It's in my redeem message. Oh.
Death like you
compliment Death like you compliment Zach.
Oh.
Okay.
I just did that.
Me? Okay, I guess I'll do it then. Because you did, I'll do it. Fuck you, Death. You're a fucking bastard. You fucking silly little guy. You fucking Death. What the fuck? Ah, you're so horny.
What?
Death is really horny. You haven't noticed?
Yeah, I guess I have.
All the time with the horniness. Hi, Mooper. Mooper appears right on time, right as we're ending. Is that the sort of time? Is that right on time? Yes, I'm going to make a mini announcement. I'm not going to at everyone or at any like roles or anything, but I am going to make an announcement in the Discord server because something kind of has happened on this stream and the last stream and a little bit recently, and I I kind of want people to know about it. Wait, you're ending? Yeah, we're ending. We're ending this room right now. So, sorry, Mooper, but we'll see you later. Blah 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 bye.
Bye bye bye.
What the?
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, who are you?
I'm going to tickle your anus.
Jodi, what are you doing? They can still hear us. What do you think this means for us? Maybe I'll just start tickling you.